Hold on. Sneezing. Okay, so yeah, welcome to do. I have to think about it. Do one more stream of Electric Sheep. I'm Darren, the Dungeon Master, and you guys are.
Have we like started streaming it?
Yeah. Like 8.5 minutes ago.
Cool, thanks. Hi, I'm Amy. I play Isadora. I didn't know that.
I did say it.
Sorry.
I'm Ian. I play Resident Saltfield. I heard and understood Laura saying that.
Well, you take that, Amy. Hi, I'm Neil. I'm also a sleepy man, but I'm also playing Esme, who is just a sleepy woman.
Hi, I'm Laura. I play Coda. I'm also sleepy, but I'm gonna power through it for the sake of killing drug dealers who are also snakes.
Yo, that's racist.
We have to rid the world of lizard crime.
Whoa. Like, not
Hey,
all lizards are into that sort of stuff.
Hashtag not all lizards.
I'm Andrew. You know who I am. Let's get started.
Did you say you know where I am?
He did.
I said Huer because I stuttered, and I hoped that no one would like pick up on it, but
Oh, we
thanks.
did. With laser precision.
I just love the idea like you know where I am. You guys go to my house. You can party.
I really like how Laura took it upon herself to bring it up. Well,
I powered through it. I powered through.
Is that going to be your thing tonight?
My theme tonight is powering through.
Oh, does that mean you're gonna grow up, huh, Coda? Huh?
I really want someone to make, you know, that meme where like two people are having a normal conversation and someone in the background is just crouched down and it says autistic screeching. I want someone to do that, but with Coda as the third person. I don't even care what the rest of it is.
By someone, I assume you mean me. Like, I'm the only one who ever draws bullshit Warforged comics.
Like, you don't have to draw it, it's a meme. Like, there's a template out there somewhere.
Yeah, but we don't have our things where we come from, Andrew. Also, templates are fun. But yeah, guys, so when we last left our heroes, they had defeated the almighty Beauty Queens. You know, they'd bet them up. They had made Josephine. Oh yeah, remember when you were? Remember when you got put to sleep, Neil? It's kind of like that when you fell asleep. Remember when Esme fell asleep, Neil?
What the fuck?
Do you remember when Esme was awake and then she wasn't? I fucking do.
The reason Neil fell asleep is because Darren secretly snuck into his house earlier and poisoned Neil with drow poison.
I mean, like that's what I do every night. To be fair, like
Darn, I can't
Every
sleep for
night.
shit.
You take that back. Never mind. I am above petty name calling, you punk bitch. Let's get on with it. So yeah, you guys defeated the Beauty Queens. Successfully successfully stopped the other individual bleeding out.
Darren!
What?
No, I'm just interrupting you, really.
Oh yeah, like seeking. So yeah, seeking aside, when you finish patching this individual up, you notice that Esmer's butt is glowing at an intense rate. What are you laughing for? Your sword just turned on fire.
No, I was just laughing at how you said Esme's butt.
Esmer's butt.
Elizabeth, why is your sword on fire?
Why is your butt glowing?
It's a holy place and you stay away from there. Answer me about your sword.
I don't know.
Rizbit.
Sword? Yes.
Can I have a wisdom saving throw?
Oh shit! What?
What is happening?
Ooh, are you?
someone touch
Wait, so
my
are you all? Hey ho, no. Continue.
That's a 20, Darren.
Yeah, go on the boy. Okay, so is it when everyone was like, "What the fuck?" Are you all looking at Rizbit?
Between Rizbit and
Yeah, I was thinking between Esme's butt and Rizbit's
yeah.
sword.
Wow. Oh, that's the title of the threesome sex tape.
Those
between
are
Esme's butt.
literally the only two things Tenchu ever looks at. So
Oh, nice. But yeah, essentially Esme's like backpack is glowing. Like there's a very nice kind of mint green and blue glow coming from it. It's quite intense. But the biggest light in the room is Rizbit's sword that has come like ignited, but not in the sense that it normally does, where it's kind of like the fire's growing and growing and growing. The eye that's on the hilt, that's sometime there, is actually like looking around, like it's going completely frantic. Rizbit, having succeeded in your wisdom saving throw, you do not feel the burning fire of this sword that's in your hands.
Oh, sweet.
But yeah, the eye is looking around, and there's kind of like little flamey eyes kind of like hovering around the blade. And you know that the noise that plays when Sauron's eye is always on screen, that like kind of like that kind of thing, that's currently like, you know, emanating from it. I roll sword handling.
Darren,
Hello.
is it just aimlessly looking around?
Yeah, it looks like it's
Or-
like,
okay.
yeah, it's like searching for something. Fucking Esme.
You've reached the voicemail box of Esme.
Pick up, bitch. We going dragon. No, can I have a wisdom saving throw?
New phone, who this?
New butt, who this? Darren, can I hear screaming?
I don't know. How about you give me that roll and I'll give you an answer?
I'm trying.
Yeah, but try harder. Do faster. Come on. Be fucked.
This does not bode well for the fucking evening. Oh, I need coffee. Sorry.
Please hold.
Is there like an
What?
ombudsman? Is there an ombudsman for D&D players who are bullied by their DM? I need to...
Is there like a department I can report little bitches to for like my players?
What, you gotta turn yourself the fuck in, huh, bitch, man?
Yeah, I don't hate to play, I hate the game. Oh wow, those rolls are shit. Okay, so Esme, you are brought to your knees. The searing pain in your noodle causes you a total of 5 psychic damage because the dice love you. You hear, actually, yeah, hold on, let me just tell you what you hear. Everyone else, be amazed at the spectacle of a screaming Esme and a confused Rizbit and a sword that's on fire with lots of flaming eyes around. Dakota, how you doing with eyes, buddy?
You know what, Darren? You know what? This is just great. I'm just so happy.
Is it the scene with Flynn? Flynn Rider, when like he sees the hair and he's like, no, I don't want to ask you.
Yeah, it's literally
Yeah,
just,
like that.
just. I'm not taking my eyes off the sword.
You people are an assault on the English language.
Neil, amazed mostest is like that's you learn that in
Amazed
primary
mostest,
school.
Please.
You mean Asmodeus? Haha.
I amazed the mostest. She amazed the mostest. He amazed the mostest.
This isn't the word
She, we,
wombo.
wombo.
First
grade,
use the word wombo. The word in the dictionary, wombo, to misappropriate
Wombology,
this
the study of
fake-ass
wombo.
amazed mostest. Wombo was Esme's father's name.
Wumbo Nilo. Beautiful.
Wombo combo, Nilo.
Wombo tubo, what? Wait, hey! Oh,
Underground, wobbling free.
Esme's family are the Wombles. This is the big reveal.
oh, that'd be so cute.
I don't know what a womble is.
Esme just like shoots back up to her feet, like proper from her knees up, like legs apart, completely completely in the air for a moment. She's like, So someone said something about my ass, Chloe.
Darren. Can I bring my sword closer to Esme's butt? Not like
You can do so.
hey, I wanted dinner many times.
You can do that slowly.
Yeah, I just want to see if the sword like focuses in on the butt at all.
I essentially just say, "Shit that fucker, get the fuck away from me."
Yeah, Esme, like Rizbit's essentially like bringing like a colossal fire on a stick towards your booty. Like as the sword gets closer, you can kind of feel the heat off.
Hey,
Does the sword seem to be reacting more to it or anything?
The eye does start to go a bit more frantic, and like that
move away
weird
from
like,
Anthony's butt.
and that weird like, kind of like starts to get like really intense.
I move away from Anthony's butt.
The glowing stops. The sword switches off.
Is Anthony's butt still glowing?
No, everything is like, it's not. You might hazard a guess it's not because you removed them from the distance, because like when it all started you were pretty far away, but it's a case of like in the process of moving it, like it all just shuts off. It's like it's like as if someone like pulled the power cord, that kind of thing.
And do they both stop?
Yes, the glowing on all accounts is stopped.
I take the stone out of my butt.
I keep the sword in my hands.
Nothing. No, I was just like, man, the amount of out of context shit you can get from this. You hold the slightly chunkier than an iPhone crystal in your hands, Esme. It feels slightly warm, but like not like burning or singeing or like.
But warm.
But warm.
Hey, so question, Rizbit.
Yes.
Where's your sword from?
Space.
Explain.
Come again?
Okay, so I was home. As we all know, I lost my eye. I avenged my parents' death. All that stuff happened. And a couple of days, maybe like a week after I got back, I told you all this before, by the way. Maybe like a week after I got back, this thing came crashing down from sky. Like the sky, not sky. And it was like this big flaming sphere type thing. And in the middle of it was like a sword. And I reached my hand in and I pulled out the sword. And it engulfed me in flame and it liked me. And now the sword is my sword.
Does it talk to you?
Darren.
Hello.
Can I listen to my sword?
Yeah, you can certainly try.
Yeah, what do I roll?
Perception, I guess. Perception for like in terms of listening. So like you would get
Yeah.
this.
Speak to me, Blade. Speak to me.
Hold on. Perception. Oh yeah, before I do this, by the way, I'm just going to preface this. The sword has never spoken to me before.
Okay.
11?
Silence. You hear
No, sword doesn't speak.
Okay.
Maybe it's shy.
I'm just gonna poke it in the eye with this stone, so hold still.
Oh, don't do that. I
oh,
back
no,
up
sorry.
against the wall.
Yeah, you're there is no eye. Like when the sword is on fire, like the crossguard of the hilt, that's where the eye appears, like on each side. But when it's like in like not fire mode, it's just a regular crossguard hilt.
I poke the but that is like
Yeah,
poke
like the
with
area.
eye.
Yes. There's no reaction.
I told you. When that thing fucked up with my head, I knew that thing was bad news.
This
Hey, my
crystal
sword never
from my
touched your
anus,
head.
I mean your anus, seemed to have reacted to your sword from space. Your mighty space rod, one might say.
From the distance, the voices are just bone already.
Oh, also, someone from the future contacted me.
Pardon?
I mean, yeah. Oh my god, guess. Let's play that game. Okay, Isidore, have a guess. Who from the future contacted me?
Vern?
Come on, let's test our connection. Like we're friends.
Vern?
No.
That was my guess.
What? You can guess now. It's your turn.
I felt the betrayal in that.
Rizbit, who do you think I was talking about?
I was thinking Vern! And then you
You're
didn't
also
listen to me!
fucking wrong.
And Isadora said it!
Coda.
So
on,
many
Coda.
eyes. 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 Just so many. Just a lot
You
of
have
eyes.
eyes?
Yeah, he's gone. He'll be a minute.
Coda, do you have some kind of phobia?
Just don't like eyes very much.
the eyes of gods. The eyes of God was where we're watching. Is it because eyes indicates watching indicates responsibility, and you don't like being responsible?
Tell us who's from the future.
No, You have to guess, or it's not fun.
Did the person from the future say flubble whip before saying anything?
No.
Okay, then
Oh
it
my
wasn't.
god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Was it Dave?
Oh my god! See, this is why me and Brisbane are so well connected with our like space stones and space rods and whatnot.
Was it right?
Like an old Dave contacted me saying something wicked something comes.
But how do you know it was him? How do you know he was old or he was from the future?
Darren, can I ask him that he had more tentacles?
He didn't have more tentacles.
The hair.
He looked misshapen in a way. Like,
oh god.
Like in the sense that, like, as I said, like, he looks different. Like, you'd hazard a guess older. Like, he definitely looked taller than what you know Dave to be now, but he looked different.
Okay, so I'm going with older, but maybe the better word is distorted. I feel like maybe his nose was where his mouth should be. No, oh my god, his eyes are where his mouth should be, and his mouth are where his eyes should be. Weird shit like that. That's what happens when you're older, right?
So what you're saying is the freak had a freakish appearance. Why is this surprising?
You are literally a bird person.
When
You
were
are
you
literally
visited by this
something that
person?
people shoot, pluck feathers from, and eat. You do, but you
You
talk.
say people, you mean you. No one else does that.
Well, people.
I eat birds.
Yeah, Isadora,
But you're
have
a
you
friend. I
ever
don't
had
eat.
a
I don't
family
need
turkey?
friends.
No, we didn't have family dinners.
Oh my
I
gosh!
didn't have a family.
Oh my god! Now look what you've done, Tattoo.
What I have done.
Trying to force your weird vegetarian agenda on people while we're dealing with space stuff. Like,
Sorry, I had to get that out there.
that's fine. Coda, could you see your way beyond your phobia and get back to us here? Just chop. We're burning
Okay.
daylight.
Me.
Look,
We're
this
pretty-
was weird and uncomfortable and probably bad news, but we gotta put these guys away before they wake up.
Let's tie them to trees.
And
Let's
then
kill 'em.
after we do that, and then we destroy the drugs, will you please get rid of the butt diamond?
No.
It's bad news bears!
I'm waiting for someone to propose to me with a ring made from butt time.
Give me the butt diamond.
Look, we're
No,
late for
you're
our
not
other
allowed to
drug deal as
propose
is.
I need someone who gets on. I need someone who, when they get on one knee, isn't knee level height.
Oh, fuck you.
He takes that back
me.
almost immediately, realizing Vern.
That's me.
What? Here,
The
let's
future Dave
let's,
can
let's
see
chat more tying people to trees. Let's go.
What, did we have a box to put them in?
Drug box, yes, we did.
Oh yeah.
But
And then they can
just
fight
riddle me this first.
to see who's king of the box. Let's do that.
Riddle me this first. When did
Yeah.
future Dave come talk to you?
Oh, when I doubled over in crippling, agonizing psychic pain.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who was it that was telling us that it's actually a communication hub?
Dave.
Yeah.
So maybe he found it in the future and that was what that was.
Oh, maybe. I feel like he could be more clear.
No, that would make things easy. That'd be useful, you know? He wouldn't do that.
Hey, he's a very nice young man.
Not young.
He's just misunderstood. Except for that whole weird, like, this is how to find out I'm free from. This is how I find out that acid hurts the body. Darren, how big is this box?
It's. I'd say you'd probably get like 2 of the smaller ones in. Maybe
Cool,
3.
let's-
Really fucking try.
It'd be like
Oh.
a Volkswagen. Just stuff them in there.
Darren, before I start putting people in there, can I make sure there's air holes on this thing?
No,
Yeah.
no.
There's not.
Wait till they're in there, and then we can poke air holes.
No, because I'm told not to kill people. My sword touches people, they die.
The problem is we can only fit so many of the bodies in the box, while the bodies are all in one piece.
So
Let's
we
just put the
chop 'em off.
dwarf in. I like the idea of a dwarf in a box.
Okay,
What's in the box? A dwarf.
Let's put as many as we can into the box, and then I don't know, just act the others behind it or something. Just shove them to the back of the cave.
And gag them.
Well, they're already gagged, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I disarmed them, tied them up, and gagged them.
Ah, sorry.
That was oddly productive of you, Coda. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything else.
Have you had some
Oh,
kind of
that's
psychic
fair.
episode too?
I mean, like most days, yes.
Did a future version of some?
Oh no, it's not a
Errant
specific
weirdo.
thing. No. I'm just like my general psychic
It's
torment.
just in general.
This is just every day.
No more than usual.
I mean, it must be difficult to have 2 parents who love you working hard in a city, you know, thriving in their life and livelihood. That must be hard for you.
You also have 2 parents in the city.
I have no parents and no
Yeah,
cities.
now look what you've done.
This one's on you.
I mean,
You're the one who brought
there's
up
nothing really
parents.
on them. Coda, that makes it sound like I'm going to take responsibility for something. No. Anyway, Darren, we would like to successfully the thing.
Yeah, you successfully, like, round up the people and, put their weapons in a different pile, like that kind of thing. It's all
That's
all
hard
neat.
time.
Everyone's breathing arguably healthy. It's fine. Everything's good. No one. Yeah, you have ticked off the
It's all
don't
right.
murder. Yeah, don't murder anyone from this thing box.
Okay. Do we have their money?
You do. You now possess 2K.
Let's go to the other meetup and find us a lizard folk.
Non-lethally.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
I will take off lizard person disguise and get ready to cast polymorph.
Is my disguise maintained enough for the next?
I think.
be fine.
You did get slapped a bit in a full week.
True.
Should we
I'd say-
re-roll our disguises?
I'd say reroll with advantage in the sense that you're just topping them up. It's not like you have to build them from the ground up. You just have to redo your name.
What was the roll? Was it just a flat
Touch it
D20?
If
or
you're
was it
if a flat
deception?
no, if you are trained in disguise
Oh,
kits,
yeah.
it's 20 plus proficiency. If not, it's just a flat 20.
What are me and Tenchu gonna do?
Well, our plan the last time was to just not bother with disguises and hide in the bushes, and I think we should
Well,
do
what
that
if they're
again.
already at the place? And we can't hide in the bush?
You should also hide in the bushes.
Mm.
Well, Darren, I remain disguised.
What
So-
we could do is we could gather lots of flammable wood outside the cave, and then we
And
could put it in
smoke
the
'em
entrance
out.
to the cave and set it on fire, and then just keep throwing fuel on it so they can't get out.
Oh, I know what
That
to
would
do.
kill them.
Oh right,
Tenchu,
yeah.
Tenchu, how do you feel about me trying to sell you a cave?
I like this plan, but didn't we already use it on this exact set of people?
No, we didn't. We were talking about doing it, but we didn't. Did we? Did we use that? No, we didn't.
I think we used
No.
everything.
Well, it was sort of a blur of every plan all at once.
And it worked wonderfully.
I
Did
thought
it?
so. I was.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
we
But if we used it on these people, then the other people wouldn't know.
We used it on the people we're now about to meet.
yeah.
Oh.
But
Second
if
visit.
a group of people showed up only a few days after the last group of people who tried to sell them a cave, there's no way that they would suspect that this is also a ruse, because why would a group of people pull the same ruse twice in only a couple of days?
That's true.
Darren,
Amy.
polymorph actually turns me into the form of the creature I'm representing, right?
I believe so, yes.
What kind of dragonborn was Lawrence?
A red one.
Okay.
You're
Really
a
like-
villain.
Like really nice, like... I never had to think about the attractiveness of lizards, but I was gonna say chiseled jaw, like Gaston meets a dragon.
Okay,
I've known
cool.
some handsome snakes.
Just checking.
Wait, can red dragonborns breathe fire?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Is Izzy okay with that?
Oh shit! Oh, there goes my brilliant plan.
Izzy becomes
Why
the
is Izzy
fear.
not okay? Why is Izzy not okay?
I mean,
with
in
Izzy?
character we don't know anything about that, but out of character we know that she doesn't like fire, right? I mean, I suppose in
Yeah,
character
but-
we sorta do.
She has a phobia.
I like the idea of Isadora being disguised as a red dragonborn, and then accidentally coughing, but then breathing fire, and then not being able to stop, and then just filling the cave.
Yeah,
with
like
the fire.
screaming and more fire comes out.
Yeah, I love that. Let's make that happen.
And you totally
Look,
know
We'll see.
Tenchu and Risbit will give out to you for that as well. Because that was our plan. Fill the cave with fire.
Yeah,
Still
but
a
it's
bit.
different if Amy does it.
I hear.
What? It is.
Okay, look, will we get moving and grooving?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh. Did I find poison on that bitch? Or did I find something else? I can't remember. Darren. Did I find poison on that bitch?
Yeah, you did, bitch.
Oh, deadly. Cool. Right. Let us escape into the darkness of the woods and then reappear at the other cave. Doodle-doodle-doodle.
Survival check.
Someone lead us. I pick Izzy.
Oh god. If there's one thing she's good at, it's not surviving.
What do you mean
Oh,
you survived
you're
this
trained
long?
Oh my god, I'm trained in it.
Good girl, is he?
His survival is his combat maneuvers.
Izzy, what? Darren? No. That's okay.
And through Isadora's ethereal guidance, you successfully find a cave in the direction that local lizard man pointed.
At this point, I'm polymorph into Lawrence.
Cool. Yeah, the cave doesn't have any light coming from it. It's getting dark. It's about 6 p.m. now at this point. And yeah, it's getting dark. There's no light coming from the cave, but it's essentially like the only cave in the area. So it's like, this has got to be the freaking cave.
It's the only cave in town.
Yeah, the only cave in this neighborhood. Yay! So what's the plan of attack?
Let's knock on the cave and see if someone answers.
Literally impossible. Try again.
Good plan, but no.
Knock on the outside. The rim of the cave. Yeah,
Go
YOLO.
around the cave and look in. What if they're already dead? Oh, that would be sad.
Darkness there, nothing more.
Should we wait? Should we look for another cave or should we wait here?
Like the cave
Tension.
clearly goes
Development
deeper
happened.
in. It's just a case of they're not like in front of it.
Oh, okay.
Let's start Guys, I don't know about you, but I feel like we should run headlong into darkness. Because I
You
can
know what?
see.
You do that and we'll follow.
Okay.
Well,
Darren, I
this
would
is
like
putting a
to,
spanner in the works of our plan of having Tenchu and Risbeth hide in the bushes because they will be very far away if things go badly.
And there's no bushes here in a cave.
I just turn around and I say, when things go badly.
Okay, well, what? How about the three of us go ahead and you can follow at a distance?
I can do that.
I suppose.
Coda,
Yes.
Seeing as we're not killing people.
do you have any more of those portable bombs that you had when we were in Ishalem?
Actually, I'm just trying to remember. Did I actually use that, Darren?
That's
It got
bombs kill
taken off
people.
you. It got taken off you by
Oh, it's gone. Yeah, it is gone.
someone. They just fucked it at the monster.
No, I don't. And bombs do tend to result in death,
Not always.
unless you're planning a distraction.
It was kind of a distraction. Also kind of not. a
Even?
A cave-in is a hell of a distraction.
They wouldn't expect it.
Generally, also
They wouldn't
causes
expect
death.
the rescuers to come and kill them.
Okay. Well, Isadora, you're the leader, so you need to keep things moving. Do Dragonborns have dark vision?
I don't know, do they?
They don't.
Ooh,
I don't think you
okay.
get the traits of the creature.
No, I think you do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do because you can polymorph into a giant eagle and fly and have and shit. So I assume I think you do take the stats.
You get like you get their statistics essentially.
Like the.
Is that not alter cell? I thought that was what the difference was. That polymorph is like it's basically a really good like transforming illusion, whereas alter self is where you like
No,
physically can change your
disguise
name.
self is the illusion. Polymorph is the real thing.
Oh, then what's it? Well, then what's alter self then?
Is that a thing?
It is a spell. I'm
Um,
not sure what it does though. I don't think.
Let's find
I
out.
have no idea.
Okay,
I'm-
anyway, I
I'm
get
looking
my
up polymorph.
seeing eye and Ladrin to lead the way. Who's carrying the money?
I will carry the money.
Okay.
A quick glance shows that alter self is non-specific. It's like you can give yourself
I'm just looking up-
adaptions that are similar to things that other creatures have, but you can't.
Yeah,
direct
you can like
that creature.
yeah.
I'm just
like,
looking
you
at,
can cast
um,
alter self and like sprout gills so you can breathe underwater for the spell duration. So, yeah, that's
Polymorph, the target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. It retains its alignment and personality. So yeah, you take its stats, but like you're still you,
Yeah.
but you just have all of it, and you get the hit points of your new form.
Like the druid wild shape.
Essentially, yeah.
Neato. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I mean, yeah, you do that. I do believe Dragonborn have thingy. But so, what's the marching order, guys? What's happening? What are people doing?
Me first,
Me second.
then Coda,
I'll go third, yeah.
and then slightly thereafter the bird, and then the goblin.
Cool. Okay, so, fucking whatchamacallit. So you go in. The mouth of the cave isn't that big. It's about maybe like 15 feet in, and then a kind of like a little bit of a steep decline. And you follow, like, you don't have to crouch down. It's big enough to like hold your noodle, like you can stand up right now. Esme, you get the whiff first.
Don't read, is it?
No, haha. It is something that you were accustomed to, like entrails. And it is-
Friends, I am concerned.
and like if it's a case of like Esme gets a waft of it, and like kind of what the heck is that? But keeps walking, like in the marching order, you all start to pick up on the smell.
Yeah, I would keep walking. I was like, guys, this stinks. Let's keep going.
Who has what passive perception again? I need to make a fucking note of this.
16.
16. But I'm at the back.
Team,
Yeah,
I think.
okay.
11.
10.
Okay, so since Coda and Esme are at the front. They notice blood streaks on the floor.
Well, it seems that our enemies are already dead, which probably means we're about to get into trouble. Through no fault of our own, other than, oh fuck, we put them in the wrong cave. What if they
And
were
in
the monsters?
and in the distance, at the end of the cave hall, is a faint light.
Well, let us proceed cautiously. Darren, I would like to keep my eyes open for any signs of traps or similar setups that may or may not result in us being bloodily murdered.
That is a fair thing to say and do. Can I have an investigation as you proceed?
No, you may not.
Can I try
Thanks
to
for
assist?
asking.
You may.
Nope. I'm terrible.
You mayn't.
I really hope something attacks Tenchu now.
You spy no traps on your adventure down the long cave hall.
Do we get closer to the light?
You do. The light at the end of the cave hall. It's essentially like a corner, and it goes to your right, and a little bit. You can see as you progress, you see you're kind of going or feel you're going lower, and at the end of the hallway is like a corner to your right, and that seems to be where the light is coming from, and the smell is getting more and more intense.
Ding dong, Avon calling.
You just walk up to it, yeah.
Proceed cautiously. Yes.
Yeah, but do you mean proceed cautiously as in you quietly, or it's just a case of you walk slowly to it?
Walk slowly, keeping an ear out for any kind of shifts or movements beyond in the light section. But not actively sneaking or anything like that. More just keeping an ear, being alert to anything beyond that space that may attack us or.
Cool. Can I have a
risk to us.
perception roll in the listening case?
Can I try as well?
Yeah, of course.
It's okay, guys. I'm getting the shitty rolls out of the way early. It's okay. This is all part of the plan.
Yes.
Oh, see, you peaked too soon. This is not part of the strategy, Neil.
I literally am asleep. I peaked a long time ago. I think Esme could die tonight, and then I would just be like, "That was a dream. That didn't happen."
Come back next week for more Esme.
Neil keeps showing up and playing Esme as if nothing's happened. We're like, should we tell him? No, let him
No,
have
let
this.
Let him
Darren
breathe.
would tell me, mostly because he
Darren
would
just-
teach me.
Darren would just keep killing her.
I
Yeah.
fully believe if
Oh,
Esme
she'd be like
died,
Kenny.
she would just be too stubborn and she would come back as a ghost that's
Yeah.
part of the party.
Yeah.
Haunts the party. Okay.
Oh,
Coda.
Hans Burns house.
Coda, you hear Feckle. Esme, you hear what I would describe as a ripple. So whatever that it makes you think of, that's what you hear, a ripple. But you also hear kind of like a beak clicking and like weird birdly squawks.
Tenchu, shush!
Yeah. I hold up my hand in the half light to indicate that we should just stop for a moment, and then I turn, look at Izzy and Coda, put my finger to my lips, and then I start sneaking towards the light to see if I can get a better view without putting anyone else in danger just yet.
Cool. Sneak roll, please.
Yep. Dayman.
I don't think it because it's cold.
27 sneak roll.
Nice. You slither up to it, to the corner, and glance around. What you spot immediately as your gaze rises to look in is that you see a bloody hand. of an elf man. He
Well,
looks.
hell's dead.
As you kind of look down, you notice that he's been dragged in a large open cavern in the center of the room. The source of the light looks like what one might describe as a tear floating in the air. To the right of said tear is an individual currently embracing a very large lizard folk individual. Its slimy, writhing tentacles are wrapped around its head, and two brains with beaks float on either side, kind of like pecking at corpses. They have not seen.
Well, Darren, I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I would like to fire the fire arrow in such a manner as to hit all of them. And then I'm going to do what I do best and flee.
If you're gonna need to make it on a sneak check, basically to back away quietly, sort of thing.
Yeah, sure. I have advantage because there's potentially going to be an exploding noise.
Yeah.
If this exploding noise works.
Well, like if it's a case of like are you shooting the fire arrow?
Yeah, no, I am. I'm gonna like fire off a fire arrow at them.
Yeah, cool. We'll do both. And there goes somebody. Who? Oh, it's Amy. Bye, Amy.
Somebody I used to know. Somebody.
Where did Amy go? Oh, she's off Discord. Okay.
She's gone now.
Must
Oh,
get
no.
disconnected.
Or maybe she just got fed up with it.
Who-
Shit.
Neil, I
Yeah,
take it back. You
didn't.
didn't peek too soon. You're just peeking constantly. It's fine.
Andrew, all I'm gonna say to you is, look, stop being so jealous, and if you want to shift me, just get it over it and do it. Just deal with it.
Roll damage.
Okay, Laura, how do I do this?
Well, I assume you get sneak attack, so do your regular sneak attack, and then it's an extra d6 on each of them, and they make a con save to see if they go on fire.
Do I get sneak attack because they aren't aware I'm about to shoot them in the back there?
Correct.
Yes. Okay, so that is
5d6. Well, hold on. Sorry. And then what was it? 1d6, Laura?
1d6 for each of them. Yeah, I suppose just run the one and just apply it, and then they have to make
Cool.
con saves.
so it's 1d6 from
Like the standard arrow, 4d6 from the sneak attack, and 1d6 fire. So
Yeah.
only one fire damage.
Cool. Let me just do the number crunch real quick.
Like, the main guy takes, the other two only take the one, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Darren. I'm definitely aiming it at the sucking head wound guy.
Why, Neil? Why you gotta be so racist?
Because they mean to my bay.
Cool. So let's see what that damage is. Cool. 23. That's neato. Awesome. So, a stealth check to roll to basically slink away. But also,
Yeah.
can people roll initiative? Because essentially, these chaps have been like fired into high alert.
Okay. Do you want me to roll initiative or sneak first?
Sneak.
Okay.
Do
This is
you want me intention to roll it as well?
Yeah. Well,
Well,
it's
I
a
already
case of you
did.
guys. You guys heard the explosion.
Darren, do you make con saves for those guys yet?
How far is the distance? They're not within 5 feet.
Oh, they're not within 5 feet. Okay, so it's just the main guy
No.
that has to make a con save.
Cool. Okie dokie. Uno momento. I'm just doing it's odd numbers. I fucking hate that.
Sorry.
A con save, you say? Let me just get the stats.
To shreds, you say.
Cool.
Well, now Amy's gone. What are we gonna do?
She's restarting. She'll be back in a sec.
Oh god. Well, Darren, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a 6 on initiative, but I got a 22 on that sweet, sweet sneak.
Yeah, they're on high alert, but they don't notice you. Like they have a fair idea of where the blast came from. But like, okay, let me just write down this initiative, guys.
Esme just needs to remain completely still, and then eventually they'll assume it was just the wind.
If Skyrim's taught me anything.
Let's pull up our white hoods and sit on a bench. Hey Laura.
Oh, he's over to the thing.
Hey Neil.
Hey Laura.
Yeah.
Nothing. I was just saying
Cool.
hi. Opening planar transport. Oh god.
And then this became Dragon Age Inquisition, where you have to just close rifts all day.
It's D&D. You're having a psychic episode. I wonder if the drugs were actually, in fact, like a psychic power. What if that's what this was?
What drugs?
Okay, guys, those
The
red
roads
lines
that
are
we
essentially the cave wall. Like you guys are, I'm assuming they're on the side actually. Yeah, but that's essentially. So, with that it is Tenchu's turn.
Sorry, did you say it's Tenchu's go?
It is indeed Tenchu's first.
Okay, hang on, I get the measuring stick out here. Okay, 35 plus 45 is too long, so I can't reach him.
Do you even do? Would Tenchu fly into the sound of an explosion?
Well, like, yeah, true. I suppose what Tenchu would actually do is fly up to the entrance and be like, oh, okay. And then he'll sort of glance at Esme, see that she's hiding, and then he's going to try and hide too.
Yes, bird brain. It's a monster.
Hey guys, I accidentally clicked on something wrong on that rift token by any chance. Has it changed anyway for you guys?
No?
No?
No.
Okay. Alright, cool. No, I just misclicked on something and I started to freak out. I thought maybe I like glitched or something. What's that 17 for, Andrew? Sorry?
Tenchu like ran up into the cavern entrance, saw all that shit that was going on, then immediately ducked behind Esme and tried to hide.
Yeah, you are successfully hidden.
Hi,
Oh,
We're having
Ugh.
lots of fun.
guys. I'm
Hi.
really sorry.
Oh, gee, that's fine, dude.
No, I cut out literally the second before you started describing what Esme saw. What the hell is going on?
Amy, I'm not
Well-
gonna lie to you. It's mind flares. But we
And
don't know
she
that.
shot an explosive arrow at them. We saw like it was like a goat sucking on the lizard person with his tentacle facedness, and then there's like two brains with beaks and a big rift in the air.
Are we fighting them?
No, Esme
Or-
shot a fire arrow and then hid, and then Tenchu's also hiding near the mouth, but they haven't seen us yet.
Okay, great. That's wonderful. I'm so happy this is happening. This is an excellent situation to be in.
I'd
All
like
I'm
to use a
saying
free
is-
action to quietly start giving out to Esme.
Whisper
Fire in
shouting.
there, like, can't believe you would do that. That's so irresponsible. You're supposed to consult us on these things first.
You're not my dad.
From the cavern, Esme, Tenchu, actually, I'd say probably everyone, you hear an evil cackling coming from the squid-like individual, and it's like, you know, they're kind of like, and then they cease to be.
Oh no! He's escaped. Is the rift still there? Yes, it is. Was the map moving for anyone or just me?
Yeah, no, it was moving.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Cool. And with that, it is. Oh, sorry. Actually, before we do anything else, Amy, can you roll initiative when you get this?
Yes.
Amy.
Oh, neat. Oh, you were. Cool. And with that, it is. Is it or not? Is it ours? It is Esme's go.
Esme got like 6, man.
Esme rolled a 6, yeah.
Then why do I have Esme so high up here? Oh, sorry.
That was
I
her sneak.
Yeah. Sorry, I apologize. Okay, so Esme is down here. Oh wow. Okay, then it is Izzy's go.
I ask Esme and Tenchu if they can see the drugs. Because if their drugs are gone, there's no point in us being here.
I didn't get a good enough. She's just like she's whispering me. Like, I didn't get a good enough look at the room.
Did Tenchu get a good enough look at the room?
You would have glanced in, like you definitely would have seen like bodies and crates. So what you will of that?
I saw some crates.
Okay. Like, out of character, I don't know about you guys, I don't want to fight these things. Like, I think that's a bad move.
Yeah, but
So-
also out of character, I really don't want to leave them running around like we did the Oni.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not even that, it's just... Well... See, the problem is this whole hive mind nonsense. But we're also... Oh no, you're not disguised.
We're disguised.
We're disguised and you're disguised, but Tenchu and Rizbit aren't.
Isn't the mind flayer gone though? It's just these things left.
We just know that.
As far as we know,
just
yeah.
know that there was a cackle. Yeah, we just know there was a cackle. Really.
Yeah, we haven't investigated that the thing is gone yet, but if we're talking out of character about like hive mind and stuff that we don't strictly speaking know about,
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I'm gonna delay my action anyway.
I just wave the rest of the party down. Come on down, kids. You're witnessing all this psychic damage?
So yeah, that's your go, Izzy? Or
Yes, I'm gonna delay my action for now anyway.
cool. This little chappy floats on by.
Ah!
And with that, it is Akoda's go.
Coda, we need you in the huddle.
I joined the powwow.
So,
What
we saw
happened?
this weird. We saw. Remember those octopus face people we saw back when we met Smoliver?
Oh no.
Yeah, there's one of them in here. It's really cute. And then it was laughing. I think you heard the laughing. You also heard the explosion because I'm sick. Like I'm sick as shit, guys. But I fired off one of those arrows at it because they're monsters. So yeah. I also don't think we destroyed the drugs yet. There's also a giant rift. Oh my god, there's a giant rift. Or tear in space and time. I believe it's called a rift. I asked Dave once.
You have strange priorities in how you listed those things, but yes. And what's our plan?
Well, Esme's plan so far has been to blow things up and let one of the people get away. So I think she should be excluded from future planning sessions.
Well, we are here to destroy what's in that room, so fire might not be a bad plan.
Well, everyone we were told not to kill is dead anyway.
Yeah. It's not like things could get any worse.
Don't say that.
I kick Esme out in front of the beak thing.
In saying it, just to clarify, you were told not to kill the beauty queens. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's another.
I thought it was just like a no bloodshed kind of deal generally.
Well, look, brain birds don't count as people. Birds generally don't count as people. So let's go and gather some grey matter and beaks and feast like damn hell ass kings. Come on, guys, don't you want to eat some cosmic brains and see what happens?
No.
Well then, more for me.
Well,
Esme grabs the grappling hook and fires it off into the rift. The problem is still the fucking like release is still incredibly slow, so it's just her walking with the grappling hook fired off into space. Where's Rizbit? Rizbit, hurry up!
See, everybody's had this like pep talk, and Risp's just sitting there like completely fucking oblivious.
Riz,
Like
Rizzy.
right now, he's thinking, "Oh, they're waiting for me."
Oh, that's nice.
so Coda, is that your go?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Coda, is that your Goda?
Yes.
It's like squawk, and it comes away.
Squawk! See?
Now your go.
It's my go.
Yep.
Here, what? Rizbit, what's your fucking move?
5.
Oh god. So guys, just before I do anything, do we have a plan?
I do.
Well, hurry up and get down here.
So maybe everybody else shouldn't be so fucking quick.
Those
Maybe
things are
if
probably
you-
going to investigate where the fire came from. We probably don't have much time.
Okay. Well, how about we play a rousing game of spring into action?
That sounds fun.
Well, okay. Operation 3, 2, 1, go! Spring into action. I point my bow at the one beaked brain I can see, and I prepare the action of when someone else gets up close to it, I will like fire the arrow so that I can get sneak attack damage. How's that
Okay. Like yeah, delaying that action and applying a trigger. I like it. Riz
sound?
bit.
Okay, so it's basically, and you hit the one in front of me.
Okay, Darren. Hello.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. I thought I'd cut out. So I was like,
Ian, use Misty Step.
no. Maybe.
Just
I could.
no.
No! Oh wait, yeah!
Do you see where I've got the ruler at the moment?
Sorry, Ian, I apologize. What was that?
Do you see where I have the ruler at the moment? Or can you
I
see
do
it?
indeed.
That's just walkable space, is it?
Yes, sorry, it is. Yeah,
Okay.
the red lines are basically the cave walls that you came down. It's quite like it's yeah, tree across kind of thing.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna. How far can you misty step?
30 feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like
Your
20.
movement, I assume.
But I can't see like directly this way, can I?
No,
Yeah. Okay.
that is a
So-
wall.
I'm just gonna do 2 move actions, like put one down, put my main action down to a dash, and I get to here.
Schmizbit. Flame
And then
sword.
I activate my flame sword.
Nice.
You've activated my flame sword.
You've activated my trap card,
You activate the flame sword. The rift grows.
I've summoned my flame swordsman.
Rizbit, the sword trembles in your hands. Like it's not enough to like make you lose your grip, but it's certainly like a jiggling and a jangling.
Like
My
it's a
booty
threat.
shaking there.
Sorry,
Does the
Hey.
booty shake?
not you. No, your booty. No, that's not shaking.
But like, as in like, as if it's afraid.
No, more just a reaction. Like you can, you're welcome to interpret it as it's more just kind of like it vibrates very slightly.
Okay, I am. Tell it it'll be okay. We'll kill these things.
Aww. Oops, I misclicked. I didn't mean to do that one. And with that, it is Tenchu's go.
Okay. I'll sort of move up to here and like look and see what the room looks like. So like, basically, Tenchu's looking to try and figure out what those things are.
Cool, yeah. Well, if you wish to like roll to figure out what it's going to require Arcana.
Would that be a full action?
Yeah, it's like a skill check.
Okay, I'm not going to waste my full action on that. I'm just going to go over and punch the first one. That's a good test to see what they are.
Yeah, very, very, very true, my man. Work.
26 and a 12.
26 hits, and yes, Esme, it has been triggered, so you can roll after Tenchu.
Yeah, no, that's grand. I was just throwing it out there.
6 damage, and I'll use my bonus action to attack one more time.
Rock and roll, buddy.
And that's a crit.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh god.
For 12 more damage.
I don't know what this is, but
Nice one, buddy.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Esme, do the thing, please.
Yes, sorry. I am sorry, friends.
Sorry for blowing my link.
I
this is a
relate to the
standing
link. Yeah, cool.
arrow. Hey. Yeah. Oh, Esme.
Yes.
No! Why are you doing this? It's all gonna go to hell.
You've gotten 3 nat 20s in this game, and we're not even halfway through.
Darren,
Yeah, that's the point.
Darren, I don't know what's happening. I'm losing control and I'm really scared. Well, guys, I'm going to roll 10d6.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, I didn't add my... I know I forgot to do something. I meant to add 4 onto that damage, but it does not matter anymore. 39 damage, Darren.
Nice.
It collapses onto the floor, screeching in absolute agony.
Yay!
Operation Spring Into Action is kicking ass!
You guys are so good, oh my gosh.
Let's jump into the riff.
One
Me
second.
and
That was Tenchu. Cool. Coda Esme, give me a dex check.
Oh god, no.
Here's where
Why?
everyone goes to hell.
Is it are you breathing fire on me?
No.
I thought I went before Tenchu last round. Am I wrong? No, maybe I'm wrong.
I think you're definitely wrong, because
Oh, wait.
Tenchu was top initiative.
Oh, he was. Yeah, sorry, I'm confused.
Both save, so you take half damage.
No, he's behind
What?
Coda.
Oh, he is. Oh, shit.
No, Coda. You're gonna die.
The air behind you starts to twist and turn as lightning starts to form, and a beam of lightning just like shoots out of thin air. In doing so, reveals the lovely Illithid. And yeah, Coda, Esme, you guys take. Hold on, let me roll in half.
I'm scared. What if I crit the Mind Flayer as well?
Aw, you guys take 13 lightning damage.
That's not so bad.
Ian, I love that GIF. That was a nice GIF.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Oh, and it's gonna use its last bit of movement to be like, my god.
I know.
Hey, buddy.
Esme, why are you darting around the map? Sorry, one sec. I will fix her. I will fix this bitch.
Isadora's gone.
This thing just popped out of nowhere.
But like, it's besides such an intelligent specimen.
No!
Oh.
Oh,
Safety.
Huh.
This might be when Esme dies.
I mean, no, it's definitely gonna be where I die, Neil. It's okay.
Oh, no one's allowed to die.
This is
I
going to
will
be
not-
Tabby 2, and I kind of love it.
No, this is the
No.
point. I will not allow a second
No
Tabby.
guns for the Elder Brain.
It's that scene from It's Always Sunny. It's like, what is it? You know what it is, bitch. Load's gone.
Does a 16 give me the opportunity to stab it?
It does.
Cool. Okay. I don't like this.
Coda.
I don't like
Yes,
this.
Darren.
Eh. And then I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Coda.
First time, I think.
The Daka
No!
intensifies.
Pretty
I'm
sure.
definitely giving you.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the first time.
Legit, like.
I have given Bardic Inspiration to everyone in this party before.
Take that, Laura.
Yes, Darren. Oh god. I mean, I wish I could shoot it, but it's right up in my grill.
Step back from yeah.
If I step back some, it's gonna opportunity eat my brain.
Take the hit.
But then I leave Izzy with it. Oh yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take the hit.
Try it, bitch.
So you're incurring an opportunity. Let me just.
I am, Darren. My roll 20's being so
16.
slow. 16 attacker wins.
It doesn't stop you from moving. It just means you have some
What?
brains.
Hold on. Please, please hold.
Oh no, you're about to get grappled.
I certainly am.
Coda's like, how about not this life, buddy? And like goes to step away, and like the tentacles just like creep off his neck, and just So Coda, you're grappled, so you ain't going nowhere.
Can I? Does that count? Can I hellishly rebuke him?
You have you've taken a total of 10 psychic damage in that exchange. So you have taken damage, therefore you're allowed to do that, aren't you?
Yeah. Okay. So he rolls a dex save.
There.
Dex save. Yeah, one second. I think it's Dex. Shit. Yes. Also, Ian. Hello.
If one of my friends is grappled and I attack the person grappling.
It frees them. Yes.
Okay, cool. But I don't have disadvantage on the roll or anything.
I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think you do.
Yeah, I'm going into the conditions at the moment in the PHP, but I wasn't sure if you know off the top of your head.
Coda.
He
gets an 11.
fails. Wow, that never happens because I've got a shit charisma.
You say that every time, but it seems to
21 damage.
Every time you hellish rebuke someone,
Well, the
you're
DC's
like,
a
"Oh my God,
12.
they failed, but they fail all the
The
time.
DC's a 12. It's a pretty easy one to pass,
Andrew,
but like.
Andrew, you haven't been paying attention. That's Laura. It's like they're not gonna roll to attack. Like rolls a 72. It's like that's so bad. It's like does like 3k damage and puts a hole in the side of the moon. It's like so fucking weak. Fuck stuff. All right.
Does that count as my full action to like? Because it's a reaction, isn't it? Like, does that count as my?
That is indeed a reaction. But a full. If you want to do anything, you have to break your grapple.
Yeah, I want to
breaking the
try and break my
is-
grapple.
Yeah, cool.
Was that a strength roll? Is it a strength save or a
Hold
strength
on.
roll?
Contested strength?
No, it's you need to break. You need to surpass a DC,
Oh.
and it is a strength roll. I
Not a saving throw.
I think maybe it is a saving throw. You saying that?
I hope it's a saving throw because as a fighter I'm proficient in saving throws, but as a noodle I have a 0 strength.
If I may. I think the difference. I think it's if it's an active thing that the player is doing,
It's a strength check.
it's a check, and if it's
Yeah,
a reaction, it's a
Yeah,
check.
I think. Yeah, I agree. I definitely
Cool,
need
yep.
saving throw. Roll
All
away.
right. Oh god, just don't suck this one time. No, never mind. I set my bar so low, Coda, but you just
Laura,
keep
it's okay,
surprising me.
because you need to do another roll now.
What do I have to do, Darren?
I'm gonna be so upset when Coda dies.
Coda's not allowed to die.
I mean,
Wait, that was my full turn, yeah? That's me done?
Yes. Can I have an int save?
I was gonna say, can I action surge and try and break the grapple again?
Yes, but this thing has been triggered because you failed to break the
Oh,
grapple.
bollocks. Okay,
Yeah,
in
so an
save.
int save, please. Yes.
Laura, please don't die.
Oh, I mean, thanks, Coda.
Coda is now stunned.
Well, that's the end of him then.
I think this is actually marginally worse than Gerald.
I mean,
That's like I can't action surge or anything because I don't think I
No,
do.
no,
So
you're stunned, yeah, you
I'm
can't
just done.
Cool,
I'm accepting
and it
my
is now-
fate.
It is number 2's go, and he's gonna go like. "Rah!"
I don't think he had the gun out, Neil. Like I hadn't even had a chance to attack anything.
Okay, so Tenchu, there we go. Tenchu face coming at you with these tentacles.
Tent chew.
Oh, an 8. I'm assuming that misses. Yeah, cool. Let me just get the other attack. Oh, that's the same. DC. Cool. A 16.
That also misses.
Cool. Yeah, you dodge. Where am I? Cool. That was that one. It's Esme.
Okay, hold on. Well, Darren, I'm going to Misty step behind the Mind Flayer to start. What was the name of it? Was Operation Jump into Action? Spring into Action. Esme Misty steps, she shouts, Operation Spring into Action is falling apart. I suppose I could just shoot him in the back of the head. What if I kill Coda? Well, let's hope that doesn't happen. Zoop. And then I'm going to attack him from behind. Darren, do I get any kind of... if he's tentacled to the max there, do I have
No,
any kind of, like...
you don't get advantage on like since he's shifted.
You get sneak attack because he shifted me though.
Of interest.
Well, I get it.
Yes.
I get it because of Isadora as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I just say, hey, tentacles. Hey, tentacles. You get your hands off my demon brain.
Oh my god.
You're hubris.
Such
From
hubris.
inside the room, you hear the rift chuckle at Esme's one. Esme, is that what you wish to do?
I suppose.
Rock and roll. Rizbitu.
Yeah. Good. I'm gonna go boop. I'm gonna utter my vow of enmity. My sword is on fire. I'm gonna try and hit him twice. 25
hit.
or 23.
Both hit.
Perfect.
Coda, go after Tenchu.
I'm going to... Hold on, I can't remember what spell slots. Oh yeah, I have level 2 spell slots. I'm going to use 2 level 2 spell slots for Divine Smite.
Neato, gang.
Oh, smite it.
Oh, Smite. Oh well, okay, so that is 23 fire damage and 20 radiant damage. Or hold on, 22 radiant damage.
Walk me through it, Ian. How does Rizbit bring this thing down?
Ah,
Thank fuck!
ah.
So he's like focused on the tentacles first that are like connected to Coda.
Mhm.
So I'm assuming that's how it's grappled him.
Yes, that is indeed.
I'm gonna slice those in half, bring the sword back up, and like chop as high as I can towards the head.
Nice. It is cleaved in twain. And yes, that topples to the floor. Blood and guts going everywhere. And with that, it is Tenchu's go.
I still don't know what happened in the corridor. I just heard Esme screaming that the plan is going badly, so I'm just gonna keep punching the thing in front of me.
Sound idea.
When in doubt, just keep punching.
Nice.
Do both of those hit?
They do indeed, friend.
So it
Stun the
takes
floating tentacle brain.
17 damage, and then I'm going to spend a key point to attack twice more. Do 16 and 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay, it takes a further 17 damage, and I wanted to make a Dex and Strength save. So
I like the
that's-
idea of knocking a floating brain prone.
Like it almost falls and slow, like drifts to the
That's
ground.
a
Like,
strength and a dex.
Okay, it saves on the strength, so it's not pushed, but it is knocked prone.
It is immune to being prone as it floats.
aw.
Yeah, so it took 34 damage, and that's my turn.
Rock and roll. Mind Flayer's dead. No fun. Izzy.
Yes, fun. Very much fun.
Isidora's gonna like take a second to use her borrowed dragon hands to like cradle Coda's skull and make sure everything's in the right place, and then go around to
Accidentally mountains Coda.
like just goes around the corner and casts Ray of Frost at the thing.
And by that she means Tenchu.
Yes,
No.
we all want to face Tenchu.
Go for it, buddy.
That's my role, yeah. Oh, I forgot. Mixed up with Sacred Flame.
Itchy, 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 scratch.
Does 15 hit?
Yes, 15 does hit.
Yes, Isidora, work. Slay that beaky brain.
Only 4.
Yeah, it's still a kicking.
Alright.
Coda.
Point is the Mind Flayer's dead.
am I still stunned?
No,
Or-
you're not fun.
Okay. I mean, the best way to deal with just like straight up trauma is to like avoid it and never think about it, right? So I'm just gonna go shoot this bird brain. Not Tenchu, the other one.
You should really be more careful with your words.
Two really angry shots on this stupid fucking evil fucking creature. I'm assuming
23
10
hits.
misses, yeah. $18 damage.
How does Coda bring it down?
I like to think he gives the Mind Flayer a good kick before he just runs up and just sees this fucking thing and is just like, nope, takes out the gun and just dead. Like, no, sir, no, he's not happy.
It's like
He's
that
just-
scene in Fifth Element where Bruce Willis goes to negotiate and he just walks in the room and shoots. without
Yeah,
looking.
literally he just turns the corner and just shoots. Like, there's... No, it's
He
just...
shoots and leaves.
He needed to kill something right now.
Neato gang, the Grell falls. Whose go is it? It is technically as it is.
As I pass by Rizbit, I say, Rizbit, I would like for you to carry that head. Pointing at the Mind Flayer.
Okay.
I'm going to go, but yes, just carry that, please. We're going to nail it to the outside of this cave. Hold on. Then I would like to move around Isidora and be like, hey, look, that rift definitely looks like it just got closer.
Okay, so it wasn't just me.
No. Darren, I would like to take out the butt diamond and point it at the rift.
It starts a glowing and a throbbing.
Oh my god. Harder, Foresight. Darren, like, is there limited movement in this current initiative? Because I'd like to walk towards the rift.
Yeah, whatever your movement is, that's what you're allowed to do.
Damn.
Esme, no.
Okay. I've moved my movement.
Don't
I was
bring
like,
any more
alright,
of those
cool.
things here.
Guys, something cool is happening. Oh no, something not cool is happening. Something very not bueno is happening.
At the reaction of the crystal that is now like glowing in full ferocity. You kind of hear that like coming like incredibly like it's all you guys can hear at this point coming from the rift, and like ethereal, ghastly, transparent like webbing starts to form on the ground around the rift, and like again ghastly, transparent, like kind of like rotten. Like if you left a rope out that was a tentacle and it was rotting, like bits of it are falling off, like those kind of like ghastly like tendrils are kind of slowly coming forward. Kieran, I have, let's see, can I have a wisdom save of Coda, Esme, Izzy, and Tenchu?
Wisdom.
A witch? Don't you mean sanity, Darren? Darren, I love you.
Also, we'll break after this because I realized something.
Cool. Well,
Oh, shit,
I got
wisdom.
myself a nice +1 here, kids.
Oh, me too.
Tenchu, this is cute. Oh, we're gonna have fun, Tenchu. Me and you, buddy.
Oh god.
Darren, can I have disadvantage because I'm holding this down?
Oh god.
Just fucking roll it, man. How about that, punk bitch?
You didn't ask for me to do one, did you?
No,
You
you
can't-
are
you're
out
not
of,
in its
out of
range.
shite.
Oh.
Esme, Coda, you take 5 psychic damage. Izzy, Tenchu, you take 10 and are like almost insanely compelled to move towards the rift.
Nope. I want to go grab Tenchu.
Too bad.
It's almost
things
like
are
it's almost beckoning you to come closer.
I'm gonna go in the rift.
No, the minute he
Like,
starts
it's not
going, I
my-
want to go grab
It's
him.
not my initiative, but like I move way faster than everyone here, so
Yeah, he does. He's got like
Oh
40 speed.
god.
Ah, yes. Oh wait, no. I should. Yeah. No, I should. No, I have this working. I have to turn this on. 1 second. Tell me if you guys can see anything fun around the rift.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's difficult terrain. The
Okay.
like ghastly webbing has like it's basically like occupying all space. Like it's kind of standing up on itself, like from the ground up. Like all those ghastly tendrils are kind of like.
The minute I see him move, can I make a dex save
So-
to try and just
so it's-
lunge for
so-
him?
Technically, it's we're still in initiative.
And he's
From 50
before
feet
me.
away, Coda.
Yeah, he's
So, yeah.
he's ahead of me in
Feet away,
initiative.
Coda.
It's okay. I have
even with
something.
difficult terrain, that's still within Tenchu's movement.
Really? How far can Tension move?
60 feet, isn't
He's
it?
65 fly speed.
It is within 10
Oh, fair.
Well.
meters. Jesus.
And that's the end of Tenchu. What if we get like an Archangel Tenchu? We'll have metal wings.
Cool. Yeah. On initiative sheet. Where are you?
Darren.
It is actually. Yes. Hello.
Is this a charm effect?
Please say you have resistance or something.
Is charm? Yeah, I guess. Question mark? Maybe. Oh, yeah, monks have like resistance to charm now as well.
Stillness of mind lets me end any charm or a fear effect on me.
Hold on 1 second. Let me double check an existing spell actually. What it is. Like, because it's like essentially the ruling I went by.
It's like a low-level geese. What's a geese?
It's one goose.
I can't wait to knock Isadora out.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Technically, no. It would fall into the charmed category. Yeah, I guess.
Please do.
Okay, well
No,
then
wait.
I'll just stillness of mind to shrug it off.
Okay, well now we're letting Isadora go in.
No, don't let Isadora go in.
Izzy,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay, Izzy. This hole was made for you. It's all right.
Darren. I
It's
love
also
you.
Izzy's go.
So I'm going to. I mean, obviously, I'm compelled to go toward the thing.
Yeah, like
So
you
I'm
can
going
take
to-
it. You could take an action, like say to shoot someone, but like you must use your move action to go towards the rift.
Darren.
Is it-
And at,
Isidora, what do
and
you
at
do?
the end of your turn, you can redo the saving throw.
Darren. I think you
Yes,
skipped me.
did. Apologies.
Yeah.
That is on me because Brisbane and Rift have the same letters to a degree. And I am. So
Rift
Amy,
bit.
you pause yourself right there.
Cool,
Young
great.
lady. Young lady. Risbit. I hit my mic. Yes, Risbit.
Amy.
Yeah.
You know I love Isadora.
Do what you have to do. That's all I'll say. Do what you have to do.
Stab her in the
Okay.
back of the head. I
I
mean,
cast
Not
hold
that!
person on Isadora.
You what?
I cast hold person on Isadora.
Okay. Do I
Wisdom
have
saving
to-
throw.
Do I have to roll against that?
Yeah, you have to roll against my spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
can you choose to let that?
Hmm?
Is that? Could you choose to just let that happen to you?
I assume because I'm compelled to move towards something, I
Hmm.
would have to roll.
Yeah,
for
I'm
this.
gonna say you have to roll. Yeah.
So would it be like a strength?
No, a whole person is
Wisdom.
Wisdom person. Oh, it's wisdom. Okay,
saving
yeah.
throw, it's a spell.
Oh, you're so lucky that mod is lower. Oh, roll
Wisdom.
bad, roll bad, roll bad, roll bad.
Come on, 20.
Neil, why do you wish death upon Isadora?
Risbit, do you roll first or do I roll first?
You have to roll against my mark.
Like it's a spell
You make
save.
a
Like.
saving throw.
Oh, right.
And also,
oh, thank
Coda.
God.
Yeah, you're held.
Oh, thank God.
Risbit, why are you holding Isadora? You let her go, young man.
And now it's Izzy's go.
And then I assume I would have to try to break it.
Yeah.
So what's
I
that roll?
really
Is that
hope
wisdom
you
again?
crit.
You have to make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, fail, please. I'm
I
begging
hope
for once in my life, Isadora. I'm begging you to fail a roll.
Well, Darren,
Hello.
how would you rule that? Because the thing's compelling her to come forward, but I'm using hold
Yeah.
person.
See, I was waiting for Amy to finish. Essentially, in my head, is that like Izzy's aware of Risbit doing that, so you can choose to like. Now you can choose to be like, but like you can basically choose what you want to save against. So you can roll just the wisdom saving throw to
Oh,
not
well
be compelled to
then-
go into the,
well,
the
then
great-
I'll roll to save against the compulsion.
Yeah. As much as you're compelled, you're still like of your own mind. It's just a case of like, guys, I have to do this.
Cool. Alright, so I'll roll to save against the compulsion. No, don't fail, I changed my mind.
You're confusing her, Amy.
Is that good enough?
Yes, it is. Congrats. You are no longer compelled.
Isidore sags in the hold. Oh, thank God.
Fair. Oh wait, no, that thing's dead. Is that all Amy used to do?
I tell Esme to chuck the diamond into it if that's what it takes to get rid of it.
Hey, it's my diamond.
Get rid of it! I don't care!
Fair point. Coda.
I don't really know what to do. Like, out
Shoot
of
into the
character, I
abyss,
have
Coda.
no idea. Like, I'm assuming I can't kill a rift.
Coda, shoot into the abyss.
It seems like a really stupid thing to do to just shoot at a hole. But, like,
Coda, shoot into the abyss.
I guess I'll just do some suppressing fire into the rift.
Oh my God.
I literally can't think of what to do. Like, I have no skills.
There's also there's also all of the boxes of drugs around the place, so
Yeah.
you could also probably destroy those first.
Throw the drugs into the rift.
Yeah, you know what? Although I don't want to get near the rift either. Like, there is that issue.
No.
Um.
We'll get the LSAs all coked up, it'll be grand.
I guess I want to, like, not really taking my eyes off the rift, but, like, just kind of very slowly move around to, like, the boxes and see what's going on.
Oh yeah, so did I.
Did it just move closer? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Do I see it move closer?
Oh no, it didn't move. The ghastly tendrils just expanded.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
the webbing.
Yeah, the webbing, like.
I guess I want to go over to the crates and see what's in them.
Yeah, they're just over here, like here-ish.
My roll 20 is lagging like an absolute shit. It's being so slow.
Same.
Mm.
I thought it was just my internet. I mean, like, that's like, who knows, man? You can certainly try. Is what I'm gonna say.
Well, the thoughts of being a shard mind are very important to me.
I investigate the boxes.
Yes, they are. Yeah, all the drugs are there. Like loads and loads of like refined-looking pink crystals.
What colour were the haste crystals?
Sorry,
What colour were the haste tablets?
the haste tablets were kind of a purpley. These are like, you know, like near enough neon pink. Like you guys would know that this is like on the street. It's just called pink. It's essentially like D&D meth, like that kind of thing. You can look at it and be like, these are not the same thing.
Like,
Okay,
I do. Would I have any idea of like how to destroy this? Would burning it like just get it into the air and we'd all get high or something? Like, is this? I don't know how this works.
Yeah, like burning it in like an enclosed space would definitely.
Yeah, not a good idea. That's what I'm assuming. I have a +3 int. I would know these things. I guess. How many boxes are there?
2 large ones.
How large? Like carryable?
Carryable with a. What's your strength?
It's a 0.
No. Oh, so it's 10.
It's a 11.
Oh, 11. Yeah, you'd be able to lift them. Like, you know, you'd be like, oh, these are tough. But if you had to throw it, it would be like a full-on like check.
I don't want. I literally can't take an action without just looking back at the others, just confused and like asking what to do. Like
Blow
looking.
up the boxes. Hellish rebuke the boxes.
They didn't hurt me.
Stub your toe on them.
Also, burning them in an enclosed space might, you know, not be the greatest idea.
I mean, which is worse, the rift or the drugs?
Definitely the rift.
You wuss. You would say that, wouldn't you?
Right, Coda, come on, what you doing?
Hurry, Coda. Make a decision.
You know that's the thing he's worst at.
Telltale decision, Coda. Esme is on both sides of this decision. One of them is coked out Esme, the other is shard mind Esme.
I don't know what I can use to destroy them. I shoot
God.
the drugs? I don't know. I don't know. I'm so okay.
You heard her, Darren. Coda shoots up the drugs.
I can't hear.
Coda, be a meth head on your own
I
time.
can't hear Coda. I'm too busy face palming.
Coda, push them towards the rift and see if they get sucked in.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's the only plan I can think of that makes sense. I have shit strength, but I'll try and push the boxes. Yeah, just start as you mean. Just continue. Yeah, just
Coda doesn't.
solid.
Esme.
Well, Darren, I'm going to stand right about here and hold my diamond. What's my diamond doing?
Throbbing and burning brightly, a nice heavenly blue.
Ooh. Well, before I do anything with the diamond, I would instead like to throw a dagger at the rift.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm testing a theory.
Do rifts like having daggers thrown at them?
It's
Do rifts
literally
feel pain?
just to see if it disappears or if it'll get thrown back at me.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
God.
get paled in the fucking head.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
After this turn, guys, we're going to break.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
5.
sorry.
Yeah, no, it's like, you know, it's the game's just yeah, Esme, you throw the knife as it passes through the ghastly tendrils and weirdness, like essentially as it like rolls forward through the air, like you all see like kind of weird transparent, ghostly versions of Esme holding the dagger and just various things she's done with it. Like, essentially, you're looking at the dagger's life play backwards. And when it hits the opening of the rift, it kind of like freezes and kind of starts to like meld and just like kind of like basically disintegrates. Well, not disintegrates. It looks disintegrates. Terrible choice of words. More like absorbs in. It goes through, perhaps. But yeah, no dagger flies back out or anything like that.
Well, that seems terrifying.
Yeah.
Let's prioritize pushing the drugs there, but we'll also take a break because that's what Darren said.
Yeah. Let's take 5 because I need to running a drink and all that jazz. So yeah, guys, we'll be back in 5-10 minutes.
Needs to
give or
Yeah,
take.
we're back in about 10 minutes.
Cute.
So I'm now healthily afraid of mind flayers.
I mean, why weren't you before?
Because I'd only encountered them once in that house with the drow, and I was like, yeah, they were bad, but like, it was fine, it worked out okay. And now I'm just like, oh no, never mind. I really hope I don't have to
Do you know
add
how
this.
Mind Flayers- Do you know how mind flayers reproduce?
No, do I want to?
Do you remember that show Animorphs?
Yeah?
You know the yerks that go in and they control your brain from inside?
Yeah?
Mind flayers do that with their larva, except the larva eats your brain slowly over a period of weeks, gradually taking control of your whole body and central nervous system.
That sounds nice. I'm really glad that's a thing.
And once
Do
they're
I
finished,
have mind
your body
flayer
then
larva
sprouts
in my
tentacles
brain?
and turns into a mind flayer body.
Is there a baby mind flayer in my brain right now?
As far as I know, they don't reproduce like that. They reproduce from the elder brain. So, like a regular mind flayer can't like inject you with eggs.
Oh
That's
god,
good.
I just got back. What happened?
Andrew was just telling me this lovely story about how mind flayers reproduce.
Coda wants a
but
tentacle
what's all? Ah,
Darren, can the Generation 7 Seeker just be like a robotic spider?
Oh, that's so
Mhm.
cool.
With like as many eyes as possible.
That is so cool. Like not for Coda, but for me, that's really cool.
In my head, like
I
generation.
just heard Neil saying "Shut up, Laura" somewhere in the distance.
I've always had in my head is like Generation 7. I still have no idea. They're a missing link. Generation 8 are basically small sentinels from X-Men, and Generation 9 is basically Liberty Prime from Fallout, and then Generation 10 is probably just going to be like like in quotations perfected Liberty Prime. That's sort of like they just keep getting more and more oppressive with like as centuries go on.
But there will never be a Generation 8, right, Darren? I mean 7. Wait, what are we on now? 6?
like-
We're on 6.
I just want. Wait, which one was the Gen 8? With the
Yeah.
Sentinels? I just want Gen 8. Like, no one understands how important it is for me to actually one day defeat a Sentinel. They're literally the coolest things in the world.
Is everybody back?
I'm here.
Aaron, I have a question.
Yo.
Who the fuck do you think you are drawing red lines around me?
I mean,
Yeah,
like
okay, I
Coda
thought I
wanted. Coda asked for a tentacle porn, so I have to like illustrate.
Oh. Well, that's fine then. For the first time.
So if everyone's back, we shall resume.
Resume. I believe it's pronounced resume.
I just gotta refresh my ambient noise thing real quick because I just unmuted it and it was like, nope. No, there's no sound here. What are you talking about? Shut
All
up,
I'm
Laura.
picturing is like DJ Laura. It's like we now return to Warforged. With that, it is. Oh yeah, Esme. It was you threw a knife.
Yeah. Meryl's butts. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did. And then we saw the entire life of the
the life
dagger.
of the knife.
The knife as it went onto the other side.
Knife! This is your life.
The life of the knife was filled with strife. There we go.
It is. We are back to Tenchu.
Me?
We're back to Risbit. I'm just gonna like, just yeah. You go. There goes that. Yeah, Rizzy. Do your busy.
See, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Hit it with your sword.
I can't get close enough to hit it with my sword.
Well,
Kill
you
the
can.
white.
It's just not a good idea.
Destroy
Unless you
the
throw
destroy
your-
the drugs because I am too weak to do it.
Yeah, they'll be unmade by the rift. Send them through, or
They'll,
send them
they'll
at
go
least
back
into
through
the web.
the process of making them, and we'll learn some dark secrets about how they're made.
There'll probably be people. Oh God, what if they're made of shard mines? Oh no.
See, I don't have enough movement to do that.
Well then, dash,
True.
motherfucker.
Yeah, but then I won't be able to do anything until next time. Hmm. So, actually, hold on. Can I stop concentration on a spell?
At will. It's no action.
Cool, so I'm gonna do that. So, Izzy, you're no longer held by me.
Oh, thank you. You're still doing that.
Yeah. Let's see. So there's to 15 feet. Damn it, it's 30 feet. Darren,
Hello.
considering how heroic I was in, like, killing, you know, the Mind Flayer and all that,
What you're saying is that like Rizbit runs around the corner with such speed that he like forgets to stop and just manages to get an extra 5 feet. Like,
yeah.
is what you're saying? Yeah. Well, as a man of science, I definitely think that's how it works. So you know, and it logically has to happen. Like.
Okay, so I got around to here.
What's Rizbit's strength?
18?
I'm telling you, you could literally lift that box over your head and throw it into the rift.
Yeah, that's the plan. Can I throw the box at the rift?
Sprint check.
Wow. I think that's the first strength that I've
You
done.
come to
that's
me
been
on the
that
day
bad.
of my daughter's wedding. You ask of this extra 5 feet of me. I can do this. As Rizbit holds the box up, some of the drugs fall out and pour onto Rizbit.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Dust flies up into his face.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
Now we return to tension.
Okay. Is there anything I can do?
That's what I've been asking myself.
Throw the drugs at him. Do it, I couldn't.
Okay, like despite the fact that I have
Eventually.
8 strength, I'm gonna try and throw the drugs.
Jesus.
We're all gonna get high when Tenyu drops this box.
Don't
At
throw.
least we'll be
Push.
happy when we get destroyed.
Look away, look away.
Tenchu like manages to get it airborne, and they just kind of like plop down here in the square.
Oh, no.
Like as they crash down into like the ghastly tendrils, it all wraps around them at like a lightning speed, and it slowly starts to like be pulled towards the center of the rift. As like as the drugs are passed through, you see the life of the drugs. Essentially, just flashes of various people like smoking it. Some of them look happy, sad. Some of them start ODing. It's quite intense, really.
Yeah.
See Rizbit ODing on the drugs? Rizbit's like dependence on this drug.
No, he's not.
We might need to kill him.
Hey.
Shush.
Isadora.
Oh, Chris, what kind? Was that all of the drugs?
Yeah, the crates are gone.
I say we leave and then we bury the cave entrance.
Oh, hey. Neil, what does that remind you of?
No, there's not enough fire yet. let's
I don't think I want to know.
You literally played the game with us.
Oh, but this was before Laura joined.
I know, but still, like, it was a standard Call of Cthulhu practice. It's literally like, let's salt the earth.
Yeah, burn down the warehouse. That's our go-to Call of Cthulhu tactic.
I'll get the
You're
drugs,
all-
you get
yeah.
the chains,
But that
and I'll
was
get the
it.
fire.
It's literally, it's like, did you come across some drugs? It's like, yeah, I give them to the homeless man, and then we burn down the warehouse and leave all the Cthulhu. Yeah.
I like that that's legitimately what happened in a session. Anyway.
Yeah, good job.
A session, no less. Not like.
Oh yeah,
multiple
a session!
A
You
session.
made a homeless man, like, go to a lizard dimension.
Yeah.
That's a great sentence.
Back to D&D then.
Izzy, do your thing.
Like, I don't even know.
Just
if
walk
this is
away.
going-
Isn't
No, I don't even know if this is going to be powerful enough, but I can try dispel it. I'm not going to cast Mending on the Rift.
Yeah, close the rift. Just mend it. Just sew it back together with a big magical sewing needle.
Okay. So.
Is Isadora still a dragon? Isadora, use your fire breath.
Yeah, I'm gonna spit fire into the fucking. Okay, listen. If the rift spell, so to speak, is a 3rd level or lower, it automatically ends. If it's 4th level or higher, it has to make a charisma check. How charismatic is
How,
this rift?
how charismatic is this rift?
Well, considering it convinced 2 of you to walk into it.
Yeah.
What's
that's
like the
true.
potential DC?
The potential DC is. I assume it's my spellcasting mod, so 14?
Cool, and you're casting that, Izzy, are you?
Yes.
Cool.
It's gonna go well.
So when do we form Voltron?
It reels back in like what you assume to be pain. You hear like a weird like throbbing and like kind of like a rattlesnake's tail, like Esme, your diamond glows even brighter.
Oh my god, it sort of worked!
I, Esme the Deadly, demand with my diamond that you stop. Not Isadora. I'm talking to the Rift.
Well, I mean, it's Coda's go now, but like,
Oh, good. The man who can do
Coda,
nothing.
quickly.
I just ask Esme to contact Dave.
He's very far away and in pain, actually. Guys, we need to hurry the fuck up. My kid's like with the sitter and he was screaming.
It's just Renan babysitting Dave.
Oh god.
No, not a chance.
All the drugs are gone. Yes,
I,
Darren?
sorry.
Are all the drugs
Oh
gone?
yeah, the drugs have been like absorbed.
God, I'm just generally just. No. I'm just gonna shoot it out of curiosity to see what would happen. I'll fire at the rift.
oh, I can't wait to see the future of guns in this world. I cannot believe you're going to proliferate gun violence.
It's a 25. Hit the rift.
Yes, it does.
What happens when I shoot the rift?
When you shoot the rift, the bullet goes through what remains of like the ghastly tendrils, and you see it essentially like piercing through a variety of people. Like hits someone in the chest, in the head, and the leg. It's like just basically get quick flashes of ghostly individuals being like basically taken down or could have been taken down by this bullet, that kind of thing. And yeah, it absorbs in, and you kind of see the rift ripple, but nothing like clearly like, oh god, like it's bleeding, or like, oh god, like it's getting angry, or anything like that happen. It's just a case of like you see it kind of like fluctuate.
Yeah, no, that's too much. I'm leaving. I'm just like, he walks away. That's enough.
That's it, he's done.
No, like it's just literally that bit in Moana where Maui's and he's like, no, I'm out, and he just swims away. Like that's just what happened. I just turn and walk away. Like no.
Just clip through the wall. You're
Yeah, I just clipped to the wall. No, I'm just gone.
Oh, that's wrong sheet. Shit, that's fair, Coda. And with that, it is Esme's.
Okay, well. Darren, I'm
The
going to hold
fucking
up.
diamond.
Yeah, I'm going to hold up the diamond and I'm going to keep walking closer.
Don't look! Just throw it!
It shrieks.
Yeah, get thee behind me, rift beast. That close me a fucking rift. Darren, I'm going to keep walking until I'm basically at the rift. And then
It's like
I hold
touching
out,
it.
Like, I hold out the diamond to the rift, and I just be like, you go now. My diamond says so.
The light, the
brightest day and blackest night. It's
Do it!
strong here, it's cold, our souls ignite. And all seems lost in the war of light. Look to the stars, because hope burns bright.
Yeah!
My little blue lantern baby. Get thee away. Bring me hope. And then she dies. I really hope this is a trick. And then it just explodes right behind us and drags her in. I was like, well, that was it. Here's me, the blue cloud man. Oh, that would be good. That would be a very different story, though. Oh, fuck.
the rift. The rift starts. The rift starts to like fluctuate and like freak out. And the brightness of the diamond becomes so bright and it's unbearable to like look upon. You all kind of like, ugh. Guys, yous are floating in space.
No!
In off to the distance is like, you know, planets, like the distant stars, the sun, and then a particularly large planet catches your eye. You know, it's silhouetted against the sun, and you're kind of like, oh, what is this? And then, like near the top of this gigantic planet, an eye opens, and it looks like right at you, like all of you.
I hold my
And you see like the bottom of the planet like starts to lower, and you see a giant mouth opens, and I guess quite a large, as you'd imagine in terms of scale, tentacle starts to emerge from the mouth, and you are whipped back to, well, you guys are simply back in the cave.
Vern's house. We're back in Vern's house before we ever left. Like,
This is all a fever dream.
we're back in the sewers. We're back in the sewers from section 1. That's what could have happened. Here's what really happened. They finished their mission in the sewers and weren't employed again because they did a shitty job. Well, everyone, I don't know what you all saw, but I saw something totally normal, not terrifying. I also did not hear any voices indicate that they were unhappy with things that I have said. Let us leave this place with the drugs destroyed and find our way to another place in this place. Esme just walks out. Esme just doesn't
Go,
stop.
just go.
She's gone. It's like,
like wide legs swinging like tra la 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 la.
it's literally just like terror. It's like, no, I'm leaving. Goodbye. Darren, actually, just before we go, is the body of the lizard man here?
Yeah, it's pretty smelly. Also, it's missing a brain. There's a gaping hole in its forehead.
I'm more interested in just seeing if it was connected to anything important. So I just want to check to see if there's any like identifying. It's like, we're the other super secret guild of evil bastards. Like,
Oh yeah, well then give me an
Sorry.
investigation.
yeah, just like a business card in his pocket. It's like, oh, so these were who the drug dealers were.
Oh my god, it's the card of a man by the name of Droog Dealer.
Drew dealer.
Are we out
It's
of
Schmidt.
initiative now?
Yes, sorry, everything is Deadly Buzz.
Cool. Isadora collapses onto the ground and a great big puff like emits from her and the skies evaporates.
Are you okay, Isadora?
No,
God.
sorry, is anyone okay right now? What a stupid question. And she lies
Well,
back down.
My hands are shaking, and I need someone to check the lizard body. Someone else do it. Coda, I think you should do it. I'm going over here. I'm going to sit by Isadora and also be scared.
I checked the lizard's body.
Thank you, Tenchu, for checking the lizard body.
Yeah, give me investigation.
My investigation was poor, Darren. I've sent someone else to do it.
That's fair.
Like, mine is pretty shit, but we'll see.
Maybe the rolls are with you.
No.
Yeah, like between the
They're
two,
not.
between the two of you, you guys find like a tiny super secret, like under like the toenail coin purse that has like 5 emergency G in it, kind of.
I'll try.
Under the toenail?
Well, you know
Yeah.
it's a lizard person. It's a big toenail.
I got an 18.
You find a odd dagger, basically a map, a note, agreeing to the original drug deal. Like, you know, Josephine is like, haha, yeah, come here, boy, this is where the cave is, and it's like a crudely drawn map of like you walk past this landmark and that's where the cave is, and an actual like coin bag holding 200G.
Perhaps
Riz,
using your big juicy brain, Coda. I mean, thanks, Coda.
Riz points to Mind Flayer and he's like, I tried to search it, I couldn't see anything. Anybody else want to look?
No, that's okay.
We'll look at it when we get it outside. I'm going to ask you, Rizbit, to carry that monster out to the mouth of the cave, please.
Okay.
We'll search its body by moonlight. Beautiful, beautiful. Not too close to us that we see a monstrous eye and a mouth on a planet. Moonlight. Let's go.
Coda, how you feeling, Coda?
He's not great, Darren.
Color me surprised.
Coin bag. Coda, what's wrong with you? Why are you so upset?
I have no idea what could it possibly be.
Hey, look, I saved you.
Yes, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Just gonna
I
throw us
wasn't
back onto the
thinking.
Dagdom map because that
Yeah,
fucking map is ugly.
Coda, can I ask you a quick question?
What?
Did you see a big planet with a big eye?
Oh good, it wasn't just me.
Can I ask you a question, though?
What?
What's this whole thing with you and eyes? Because you were complaining about eyes earlier. You always
Yes,
seem
there's
to
been
have
a
this
lot of
weird
them
thing
today,
about you.
hasn't there?
You're fairly paranoid. Like there's some people who are like regular paranoid, and then there's you who's like 9,000% paranoid.
I don't think you'd like eyes either if every time you slept you saw millions of them watching you all the time.
How long has that been on for?
Oh, well. 9 months? Maybe more? Nearly a year?
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
know.
are you pregnant?
Yes, I'm pregnant.
Oh my god. Pregnant with pure evil. Oh my god. Just like me.
Has he got something to tell us, Esme?
Don't you judge me.
I thought you
Alright,
already had a
beautiful.
son.
Does Esme still have the diamond?
Yes.
Is it a
Thank
good
you.
idea to keep it?
I mean, it made the rift go away by the looks of things.
What if it brought it here?
I mean, what part of it made the rift go away would make you think it brought it here?
Maybe it came looking for it? And
That's oxymoronic.
Maybe we can ask Dave.
Also,
Later.
someone said, hey, here's the thing. Someone said, I know their creed. And I'm really uncomfortable. Like, super uncomfortable.
What?
Yeah.
Who said that?
what?
Someone after Neil, in a moment of postmodern ecstasy, like divvied off the Blue Lantern oath. Someone seemed to whisper from the diamond that I know their oath or their creed. So I'm really scared, but also really into the fact that there might be a Blue Lantern out there coming to take me away because I totally.
Neil, are you okay? You
I think
sound
you
like
broke
you're-
Neil, Darren.
Like,
I would like to indicate to you that the last major character I played was a paladin who was essentially supposed to be a Blue Lantern. And Esme, who was not supposed to be a Blue Lantern, has gotten closer to being anyone else.
Neil, calm down.
It's okay,
Anyway.
Neil.
It's really not. I'm not ready to be hopeful again. Anyway, Darren, can we please search the shard, not the shard mines, the fucking
Mind Flayer.
mind flayers body?
Yeah, run over.
Also, guys, my spine is tingling, which probably means something's wrong with Dave.
Or your
Spiny.
butt's glowing again.
Your spiny senses tingle.
Oh my god, this is the best session ever.
Esme,
Yes, dear.
we found that
Are
diamond.
you afraid that I'm
in
In a Shaylin.
Shaylin, but Dave knew what it was, and we found Dave in the house with where we first found the mind flayers. He's. Do you think he has something to do with why they're here?
1 second. Darren, I'm going to search the Bude for the mind player. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And I'm also going to send you a quick message.
Yeah. Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Darren, can I have that secret history of cosmic beings and their from the creature? Stop. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled to search it as well,
Yeah.
and I got like a 1.
It's a good
So you
mix.
get all these like the illicit recruitments, and he also has like a pamphlet for like a dieting program. Slim brain.
Low fat brains. How to keep that svelte and sexy tentacle figure without going down on too many high profile brains.
Oh, it's Operation Transformation.
Oh god. Hey, transforming into an illithid.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, as you roll.
Someone's typing an essay, and I feel like it's Neil.
It's not actually.
I think it's Andrew.
It is Andrew.
No, lie. Yeah, I don't know what brought them here. Maybe it was the drugs. Maybe it was.
Where's the drugs?
Maybe it was Risbit. Here, actually, Risbit, what's the story with your sword? Did your sword do anything weird there?
No, it just glowed when your butt glowed.
That's weird. Because if this thing has something to do with the rift thing, what's your sword? Ooh.
Maybe I didn't get close enough to it.
Well, your sword came from wherever they come from.
Mine came from space.
That's where they
Well,
come
does it
from.
I don't know. Does it react to evil or something?
Can we spend like 5 minutes just poking and prodding the sword and diamond against each other? Like,
Now make them kiss.
Yeah, it's like, do it.
Wait.
Oh, okay, so I was just confirming knowledge with the DM that I had gained with just making sure that I had it in character. Dave didn't know exactly what that thing was, what this thing is. However, what he did know was that these creatures, and she kicks towards the mind flayer, that these creatures terrorized his people and his wherever he was from, and they were the reason he was that monstrous head in a jar. So to be fair, if your question was leading to the realm of maybe Dave had something to do with it or something similar, I think the only thing he had to do with it was at some point he is from the same kind of world or worlds, but he was never anything more than a snack or a servant or a slave to them. And
Okay, they're not seeking him.
A slave.
I hope not. I mean, he was just a head in a jar at one stage.
How long has Dave been here versus how long has Dave been here?
I'm gonna kill you. Get him. Say that again, Ian.
How long has he been here versus how long have they been here?
Who
Like,
knows?
I know you found him as a jar in the first place that you found these guys, but like, is it the case the jar appeared and then they appeared, or was the jar that was ages and then they appeared just as a coincidence?
We
That's
don't
a lot.
know.
That's a lot to
Oh.
worry about.
Maybe we can ask him when we get back.
Yeah. I still.
That's what Esme finds when she.
Did Esme just found a cosmic D20?
Oh my god.
Excited dice.
Oh my god, it's so postmodern. Oh my god.
Risbit is asking Esme a question there, Esme.
Esme gets down on one knee and gives him the 20-sided stone.
Aw.
Like,
Oh my god.
hold on, I want you to try something just in case. Can you
Okay.
please try and roll the 20-sided stone? Just drop it. Just see what happens. Don't break it. Please don't break it. I have a thought, but it's probably
Darren,
not
I get
that.
down like
Hello.
like I get down to the ground, so I'm not like dropping on the ground, but I just sort of like roll along, see what happens.
Please hold.
Oh god.
Here, look, if anything bad happens, blame Esme, she told me.
Risbit rolls in that one and the whole campaign ends. We just all die.
I mean, that's great, and I will play a wizard. I actually really, really want to play a wizard at the moment.
I kind of want to play rogue.
You say that until you get into combat. It's
I'd rather we all stayed alive, personally.
Yeah.
I've grown
It's
quite
one of
fond
those
of these characters.
Laura,
Like, Riz was easily my favorite character.
Yeah.
Coda could have died in the sewers, and you literally would have actually stopped playing D&D forever.
Yeah.
You have
No,
not
that's
grown
true.
attached.
That's true.
You were born attached.
I know.
Okay, so
That's not a bad thing, by the way.
the stone rolls. It comes to a stop. On the top of the upward facing side of this odd stone, glows. What language does Risbit know?
What languages does he know?
Yeah.
Common, Goblin, and Elvish.
Cool. In Elven, you read the numbers 72, and a fireball is launched up into the sky. It detonates about 15 feet above your head.
Oh my god.
It's a D20 of wild magic. Okay. What I'm going to say to you, Risbit, is that at some point we're going to just end up rolling that into a fight and having people kick it around to keep rolling it, and it's going to be the best thing in the world.
Should we get out of here before that catches anyone's attention?
I would like to string up this mind flayer beast across the mouth of the cave beforehand.
I
Just
think
so
we
that-
should destroy the body, to be frank.
I think we should let people know what's going on around here.
I guess.
Okay, no, look. You're right, we'll destroy the body, but I feel like we need to leave some indication of... We won't go back and destroy the Grell. We'll leave the Grell, or whatever they were, the brain birds.
Yeah.
We'll
Well,
leave
is-
them undestroyed. Just
Is
because we
Derrigan going to want proof of what happened?
need...
We have the money.
Yeah, look, I think Darden's only going to want the money, so let's get the fuck out of here now, because that was a giant flare, and we need to literally, get out of here.
Like, it was literally a flare.
Right, okay. Is it... does anyone have any way to set this person on fire?
Darren.
Risbit, can you go Nova on this shit?
Yes.
If I set my sword on fire, can I set things on fire with the sword?
Yes, but obviously they just don't catch to have something flammable. So if someone were to pour oil on something and you were to go over and slap it, yes.
Cool.
I assume I have oil, Darren.
Yes, and most adventuring packs have at least I think one flask of it, like most of the packs did.
Yeah, so if you want to pour your oil, I'll set this thing on fire.
I pour the oil.
I set the oil on fire.
I
Yeah,
suggest
the body-
we start running.
So yeah, you guys run. Is it returning to Dagdom?
Towards my sweet child.
To the Owl Inn. So what's it? Okay, so like, as long as no one has anything uber specific they wish to do, is it a case of you guys return to the inn?
Just
Yeah.
uber specific for a moment.
Yeah.
We all hold hands while we run because
Ooh, cute.
we're friends, and that's what matters. And I want
And
to
we're
make sure everyone-
alive. That's
We
what
did it.
matters.
we survived fighting a giant tentacly beast.
And technically,
go.
we didn't kill anyone, so Darren can't give out to us for that.
True. Yeah. So you guys go back to the inn. What's the plan of attack? Are like some staying downstairs? Are you all like just going to bed? What's the plan?
Dinner in bed.
And maybe talk to Dave.
We'll keep an eye out for Darren, actually, because I think he expects us to be back.
Well, we know how to signal him, don't we?
Dude,
Yeah.
I know.
Leave a string of garlic outside the bedroom window.
Oh, do we have garlic?
I mean, it's a tavern. You never know, they could sell stuff.
Hey, tavern person, is it that dwarf again?
Hold on, let me sec. I have the notes here for the names. It is indeed Joe.
Hey, Joe. It's just literally all of us come in covered in goo and space dust and looking a bit wrecked.
Space dust.
Hey, Joe.
Hmm.
Could you send up some like soup and bread to our rooms, and also a string of garlic, please?
He just goes, okay.
Just doesn't even blink.
Also,
Yeah, Like he
drink.
seems to have been polishing the same glass for eternity.
He's
Put on
also
you.
a giant planet monster.
Fair. Cool. So you guys go upstairs. Is it?
We eat and retreat.
Yeah, cool. Again, it's Izzy and Risbeth that don't have the highest passive perception, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you guys go upstairs and you are like walking to your respective rooms, basically, Koda, Tenchu, and Esme, you notice a dark pool of blood forming at Isadora's bedroom door.
Oh, fuck.
What did you keep in your room?
Nothing.
Why is there?
I run and I throw open the door.
In your room, which is in complete, it's not complete disarray, it's a bit messed up. Near the window, which is open, is a kneeling Dave. In his hands, kind of pulled up near onto his lap, is a elf. Well, you hazard a guess, it's an elf man. His eyes are fixated on Dave, who is kind of holding him upwards. The back of the elf man's head's brain, or his head, has basically exploded out the back of it. Dave's face is completely broken and battered. There's bruises and bleeding everywhere. He's kind of clutching his side, and you can see that the hilt of a blade has been pushed all the way into his side, his rib cage. And as you guys enter, the only eye he can open due to his wounds, he kind of looks up with heavy eyes and he just sighs out. He's like, "He came for Tanner, but I got him," and he collapses.
I literally throw myself over the Dave. I'm just like, oh my gosh, my beautiful boy.
Darren,
Such a good person.
Yo,
I'm gonna push Esme off of Dave
no, I want to hug him.
and
I
lay
want
on
to hug
hands.
them.
Say that again.
Lay on hands.
Cool.
I'm gonna give him everything.
Cool.
Oh,
So
Due to-
35 HP.
See, that's the thing. Due to his nature, he only receives half of that. But yes, that's cool. It's
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
to bring him forward.
And while I'm healing him, I'd pull the sword out so it doesn't cause more
Yeah,
damage.
yeah, that's cool. That's
You know
cool.
what I
That's
mean?
all good. Yeah.
I trust Risbeth
Yeah,
to look after the Dave. I will approach the Tanner instead.
Fair.
Do you recognize him, Izzy?
Darren, if I look at him, is his face familiar?
No, you've never seen this individual before in your life.
She shakes her head.
Do
What
you know
if?
what this might be about?
What if it's the Oni?
I think this is something different. I think this is something we haven't encountered before. A joke that's been passed off, but we will we must treat with grave respect now at this point.
Do you have any idea if there's anyone who might want to hurt you?
Why
No,
would someone be
I-
looking for you?
I don't know. I swear I don't. Does the elf have any sort of like identifying symbols on him? Is there anything on him?
When you glance over him, yet again you've spotted the ever obvious sign, having seen it several times. It's the mark of the beauty queens.
What would the beauty queens want with you specifically, as opposed to all of us?
Oh fuck! Maybe it's because I was impersonating Lawrence.
No
How
one.
would they know that?
Yeah, no one knew you impersonated Lawrence, and no one could have even known that it was you impersonating.
Oh fuck! Okay. No, I have no idea.
Should we put out a garlic?
Hold on one sec.
Also, like, due to Risbet's healingness, like, Dave's awake.
Cool. I'm just indicating that to you now, Fitzpatrick.
No, I swear to God, fuck!
Like, yeah. If this
No,
I swear.
never.
A Yander reveal is when a member of the party turns on the party, basically being, I've joined the villains. And it's just like,
No,
what?
because I'm not a dick.
Sorry, joined the good guys, and you were the villains.
Look, Andrew, all I know is the villain of that campaign was you. So, realistically, there was no big bad evil guy. There was two people knocking each other about.
No,
Players
sorry,
lost
Neil,
for
you
the
might have a
fanatic.
confused perspective because you gave an artifact of extreme power to the big bad evil guy.
I mean, I believe I remember the final combat correctly, whereby two non-player characters fought, and then someone else just threw a seed into the world to just blow up everything, and it was a bit much. Anyway,
Anyway,
Isidore.
that's not what this is.
I'm going to suggest to you that you stay in my room tonight, because this is a lot to handle. I will mind the Dave, and we'll start working on
Can't we bring him into your room?
what Dave. The body or Dave?
No, Dave.
We can put Dave into my. I was going to just say that you could stay in that room without Dave, so that you can, or if you want to take Dave, you can take Dave.
Well,
But,
we should all stay together.
Yes,
That's
no,
it.
you're right.
Okay, that's a good call. We will bail in all into one room then, just not into this one. Is there any way for us to get access to water without this looking suspicious?
Can
I'm
we
gonna-
just tell the dwarf, who seems very used to this?
Actually, yeah, they managed to get rid of that last body from here, I suppose. Yeah. Someone will
Well,
go and-
that is true. He did remove it with very little ease for Darren. But if you guys, it's like, don't forget, you guys would have water on you. You have rations. Like, I'm just saying, like, if it's a case of like, if people are conflicted and think they have to like interact with Joe, it's a case of you guys would definitely have water with rations in case like anyone was freaking
Right.
to rest.
Guys, I am going to suggest the following. We are all going to bail into one room. I don't care whose. If anyone wants to pick their room in particular or anything,
Come to my room.
yeah, we'll all go into Risbet's room actually. We'll hang the garlic outside the window. I will stay up and speak to Darren. We are going to lock Isidore's room door. We're going to try and clear up some of the mess so that Joe doesn't come in to find it, regardless of whether or not he'll be okay with it. It'd be better to not actually have to concern ourselves too much with that. So we are going to pretend like that hasn't happened yet. We will say it to Darren when he arrives, hopefully sooner rather than later, because I do not want to put him into a position where he thinks he shouldn't meet with us or any of that.
I have a question.
Yes.
Have we seen Darren in daylight?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
They literally went for a walk with him in the market in the middle of the day.
He's not a vampire.
Okay.
Also, if he was a
garlic.
vampire, putting out garlic would be like the opposite of what he would want.
But no, he'd be able to smell it and he'd know that we've done stuff.
Okay. I take the sheet. I basically, Rizbit, lead on to your room, and can you take David?
I hoist David up onto my back.
Thank you. Coda,
And
you look after
go to my room.
Laura.
Yes.
I'm
And-
fine. I'm fine.
No, you should not be alone.
Tenchu, would you help me clean up some of this blood, to make it seem less like there's a big pool of blood seeping out of the room, and we're going to cover up the body and stuff, and just leave the door closed and locked. If we have
Yeah, I give them my keys so they can lock the door.
cute. We're going to. And then we will indicate to Joe where to send the soup. And we will eat, and we will have a drink, and then people will curl up onto the probably singular bed and try to sleep if they can after a very trying day. And then hopefully Darren will be here soon. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Well then,
Darren?
that follows.
Yes.
I'm gonna put Dave in my bed.
All right, cool. Yeah, he's
Um,
kind of awakened, more just groggy, and he's like, "Oh God!" And as much as he mumbles, it's a case of he's like, "I just need to rest because wounds and such."
And I'm gonna sit there and is it beside him basically on the floor, and just play around with that stone. I'm not gonna roll it. I'm just gonna look at it.
That's an interesting timing, my friend.
What do you mean?
Well, it's good that you're not rolling it because I just need to do this.
Oh,
yeah.
it's I exploded the tavern. It's
Actually, well, just give 2 seconds, guys.
can we
Oh,
have
no.
deck saves as the fireball that was shot up into the sky
Comes down upon the inn.
I swear to God, Ian, if you did this to us,
It was you.
No.
You told me to do it. And you know Rizbit follows Esme blindly.
it's hardly blindly. He still has one eye.
But yeah, Dave thanks you, and he's like, "Oh no, it's great, it's great."
Can he tell us what happened, or does he need to rest?
He kind of sits up, and he's like, "No, I can do it." And he's like, as far as I can tell, I dove deep into his mind. I went pretty deep, and to my knowledge, the man that Derridon cut down was this man's lover, and I believe a very, very short elf man downstairs sold us out, to my knowledge. He's again, through the power of basically reading this person's individuals and seeing it all unfold through his eyes. The person who sold us out, use out, I don't assume, membership. To my knowledge, didn't mention Derridon. It was purely us, and as far as I know, this individual brought the revenge scheme to Josephine, and she cut him down. It was very much oh, we don't do stupid revenge plots. It was a shame what happened to Lawrence, but Lawrence stepped over the line. He knew what would happen. It's it's a shame what happened, but we don't start blood feuds over stupid shit like this. So to my knowledge, he was working purely from his own thing. It doesn't seem to be that his group of friends knew or at least aided, and it seemed his thinking was to go after the person that wasn't in plate mail or didn't have a load of swords attached to their body. So I think that could be why he targeted Isadora. He didn't seem like the smartest type, so I know Izzy is proficient in all things not stabby to a degree, but I don't think this person thought it that way.
Okay, well, if many or any of you can go asleep. Oh, stop. If many or any of you can go asleep, I will stay up and I will wait. Hopefully he will actually arrive tonight.
I'll stay up with you.
I'm not sleeping.
If he comes, wake us up.
Yes, of course, definitely. I would suggest that even if you are not going to sleep, I require half the time, half the amount of rest that everyone else requires. It literally makes sense for you guys to give yourselves a break. Hopefully not to see horrible dreams of monstrous planets and others and whatnot. Still, do what we can for you.
Okay, if anything happens, weird sounds, don't investigate by yourself, wake me up.
I definitely won't. I'm not even half... No, I definitely won't. No, I definitely won't investigate on my own is what I mean.
Yeah,
Oh,
I figured that's
Sounded
what you
like the
meant.
other one.
Not I'm not... The last time I went somewhere on my own, kind of, I saw squid-faced people who then tried to kill Coda.
So yeah,
Been a
we'll
day.
go sleep.
I just stay up working.
Tenchu goes for a walk to clear his head.
Where are you going? Please don't go outside.
I'm going for a walk.
Really shouldn't be going off by yourself again.
Tenchu just doesn't answer.
Okay. We're not going to fight you on this. Well, I'm not. Someone else might. I'm not. Don't do anything silly. You can fly. Fly if you have to. It doesn't matter if you lead someone back to us. Just don't get yourself in trouble. And now we play the waiting game.
Yeah.
The waiting game sucks. Let's play something else. Esme starts making soothing ocean noises.
Soothing whale noises.
Yeah. Whoa. Arr, matey. I will catch this wretched whale. It's relax. Esme does a full-on interpretive dance to Moby
Reenactment
Dick.
of Moby
Yeah.
Dick.
With Wisp. Oh my God.
No one sleeps.
But everyone learns something.
No one
about
will ever sleep again.
racism and whaling. We learn everything we needed to know. Rereads the journal from the dirt. What's the... What?
It's a thing he has.
The journal.
Oh, okay.
Is it the one from the...
The one from
with
the house, the Mechanic seal thingy. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. I was just kind of
No, it's not a new thing. It's an old thing.
I thought it was the dirt journal? You have a journal of dirt?
I just in the notes Darren sent me, it's always called the Journal from the Dirt, so that's just what I call it in my head.
That's fair. I was just kind of really hope we haven't did you find a new journal? It's
It's
there's
a
a
second
journal
journal from the dirt.
there's a journal in the bedroom, and it's why?
Okay, so about the garlic has been outside the window for about 2 hours, and you hear small rapping and tapping and knocking at the window,
The chamber door.
at the chamber door.
I look outside.
As you press your face to the glass and glance out, you see a Kenku looking back in.
Kenku, oh Kenku, wherefore art thou, Kenku? Yeah, I open it. Can we help you?
She mimics Derridon's name several times, in his
Oh,
voice.
Daddy, where is he?
She proceeds to again mimic Darren's voice perfectly. Oh no, where is it? It's you hear Derridon's voice via the Kenku lady saying, "This is wing him or kill him. Don't worry, she won't do either to you. The streets are a bit crazy tonight. I'll see you guys in the morning. Rest up, pay your bill in the morning if you need to. Wingham will meet you outside around 10, that kind of thing. And she'll bring you to me. I guess you guys should split the gold for the job evenly, since you guys did the work, therefore you guys get paid. That's how we do it here. And yeah, good work, and let her take the garlic." And she kind of closes her mouth and just nods at you.
Wingham, Wingham.
Uh-huh.
Will
she like nods.
please repeat the following to Derridon.
Yeah, she like nods.
We have another Lawrence to remove from a room here. And she just says, like, I believe he'll understand.
Yeah, like she says it back to you, like in your voice, to kind of be like, oh, is this your message? It want to say.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, just say that.
Yeah.
Please.
And she mimics you saying Lawrence, and then she rolls her eyes, and she like props herself up on the window and like snags the ring of garlic, and like seems to just like basically disappear into the night.
Okay. I just have Esme trance underneath the windowsill.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Maybe.
In the very early morning of the next day, maybe around 3 or 4, is everyone like dozing or trancing or whatever?
Well, if it's very early, I'd imagine sleeping, because given like what happened that night, like a fight, I'd imagine everyone's like sleepy.
Is Dave awake?
Dave doesn't actually sleep; he trances like Esme. So I guess I always pictured him doing that, like the Geralt of Rivia like pose when he trances. But in this case, he trances when you guys put him to sleep, which would be about like 11 at night or something around that time. So technically, yes, he'd probably maintain the pose to like not wake anyone up, but like you can kind of get the vibe by looking at him that he's like clearly aware of what's happening. I think anyway, people are aware when they trance, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Not anymore. It used to be.
Oh, really? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Oh, well then, yes, scratch that then. But yeah, you kind of get the vibe of looking at him. It's like, he's probably awake.
Without, like, quietly, so as not to wake the others, I catch his attention.
I'm picturing is like, is he like, a straw and like paper? Oi, nerd! But yeah, like you successfully like, touch him. You successfully like kind of like catch his attention. He kind of sees you being like, shh, hey, Dave. So he like, what? What's that? Is the door?
I ask him like how he's feeling, if like he needs another boost of healing magic or whatever.
He like taps his head, and then you can hear his voice in your head, and he's like, "I'm fine. Like I'll probably need to eat in a while, but that's what I was going to suggest. If we need to get rid of the body, I passed the shop on the way to the library. There's like it's a really cheap scroll shop. You could get prestidigitation and clean up, and like as for the physical elements, I could help."
That's a good idea. I'll let the others know about it later. But before they wake up, I want to thank you. Because I've been pretty cold to you and you didn't have to do what you did. So thank you.
Like, oh, welcome. It's no issue at all.
Esme told us some things. Last night, we met one of those strange tentacle creatures. Well, I say met.
Yeah, he kind of like at the mention of them, like he kind of like you can see his face kind of like warps a bit, and like you even start to see beads of sweat start to come on his forehead, and he's like, "Oh."
Esme said you were a slave.
He's like, yeah. I don't remember much of it, which in a way I'm thankful for, but I also don't remember it because it's a byproduct of what they did. Like, he's like, those things sometimes, like more commonly like devour one's brain instantly. Although sometimes when they've had a nice raid or a feast, or they're basically plentiful in food, they like to like treat them like snacks and playthings, and that's essentially what I was. I became an experiment. Like, how long could you keep someone alive as you slowly ate away at their mind from like the beginning of it to the end? And as much as I've told Esme I want to go home, I actually don't know where that is. All I know is I'm not of this realm, and after that, I don't even know what my name was. Like, Dave was like a grunt, a human they picked up said to me, and that's how he referred to me when we used to talk back when I had like a physical form. And straight afterwards they killed him. And I think he was my first friend. I can't remember, but yeah, I don't know. Like, essentially, I'm just going through the motions, and I guess that's why I latched onto Esme. And yeah, like, as much as I definitely joked about imprisoning Esme and all that jazz, it's more like that sense of humor got me through it all. Because if I didn't, I would have definitely like lost what little bit of my mind I had left. And yeah, the fact that they're here upsets me greatly, and I would like to at least help in some way stop that from happening.
I don't trust people easily.
No, that's
And
smart.
I have to give the impression I do because I'm an entertainer. I play my part. I know I can trust everyone in this room because they've proven that I can. And so have you. Whatever you need, whatever we have to do to get you home, I'll do it. And she looks him straight in the eye. And she sends him a thought.
Neil, take your goddamn mic from your headset, will you?
It's not actually what?
You're echoing like mad.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to stop these. I don't have my mic in. I literally just have it the mic in my laptop.
Oh, that's why you butt. No, I'm only. Yeah, like regarding like the whole like if to play the part, and he's like, oh, that makes perfect sense. It's like the smarter thing to do. He's like, I haven't been in this world long, but I understand that you got to be smart if you want to like go far.
Well, anything you need, I have your back.
And I yours.
And I wish him good night. Good night.
Yeah, he's like, no. Well, yeah. So yeah, guys, it's like night. Dave trances Esme, or not Esme, Izzy sleeps. It's 12, so we're gonna leave it there because it seems like a pretty nice natural stopping point too. Characters sleep, we sleep.
Sounds good.
So yeah, guys, well done. GG all round.
Can I just get one thing clarified before we do? Before we absolutely finish. Does Tenchu return at any point in the?
Well, I don't know if Andrew, do you want me to bring this up now?
No. Well, yeah, you
What?
can bring it up. Tenchu doesn't come back.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I guess just as like should I bring it up do you want to save that for next week or?
Well, it's up to you. I'm not here.
Yeah. I mean, naturally, I guess.
Well, I'll put it like I'll throw it out like this: that you can bring it up now if you want, or you can save it for next week. But there's nothing stopping you bringing it up as out of. Oh my God, Neil!
Neil, that's so bad.
It's so loud.
Just leave the mic for the moment.
But yeah, it's a case of if you can bring it up in character now if you want to, or you can not. It's again, it's purely up to you. But you can discuss it out of character, afterwards if you want. Or if you nobody feels comfortable doing either of those things, then
I
we can
want
leave.
to know.
I guess then, I'm not gonna, because we're done. I'll just do a quick. In the morning, when people are waking up, Coda comes to everyone else with a piece of paper in his hand, just crying.
What does the paper say?
Tenchu's gone. And he had some piece of paper. Andrew, can you paste it because my internet's being terrible?
Oh my God, what's happening? Are we?
Something's clearly gone wrong, so I can just put it up on the group later.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we
Yeah,
can
okay.
Save it for next.
Yeah, I guess we'll just end it on. I say he's gone. And I give them the letter, and then we just end it there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fucking
Yeah, thanks for
cliffhanger, like.
thanks. Yeah, I know, right? Thanks for watching, all who watched, and it's a good game, guys. Well done, all. I was genuinely concerned.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
When the mind flayer got that grapple off, I was like, oh fuck. But yeah.
I knew people were fine.
But yeah, well done, all. GG.
Woo!
Woo.
Game, guys.
All right. Good night. Good game.
Good night.
Good night, Shane.
Nice.